Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. So 3 big hours live from Los Angeles, and we've got, I think the only loss tonight is going to be some money because we've got so many incredible discounts for you. It's usually What's New Wednesday. Today is How Low Can We Go Wednesday. It may not have the catchy rhyme, but it is really good. It is such a special day. We're actually going to see a lot of our best of the best. We've got incredible museum pieces that we're going to show you. We've got some really special bigger Tanzanite, my largest Chameleon. The Chameleon price is a little weird. I gotta say, don't you love weird pricing? We've got a 1 carat plus in a Chameleon diamond. Of course, it's certified, of course. And it is also loaded with diamonds, more diamonds than we've ever put around a Chameleon before. And the price tag is just weird. I love it. So if you've been in the market for a bigger Chameleon, and we brought you 50, and we brought you 60, and we brought you 70 pointers, but today's the 1 carat plus, and it is magical in the price tag. So we're going to see that on the way. Also have, okay, there's a 3-stone diamond ring, but last time I had a 3-stone diamond ring, that's all there was. It was just 3 stones. Today we're going to bring you the 3 stones, all with their own halos and diamonds. So it really does up the level, up the quality, certainly up the amount of diamonds that you're going to get in your 3-stone ring. Plus, we also have the largest turquoises here, Sleeping Beauty variety. It is so good. Summer ain't over yet, right? Turquoise is really, I feel like in the summertime we crave our turquoise, but the truth is it's a year-round stone, as gemstones are. I love that, you know, gemstones are always a great investment in that respect because there's no season to gemstones, right? There's no, it's not like our wardrobe where we got to put half of it away and, you know, get out the summer wardrobe and then put it away and bring out the winter wardrobe. Is it not that I know anything about that, but considering it is summer year-round here, but we do have some really special turquoise, and it's for my big ring gals. So we got that on the way. Also, some new is here. We've got a beautiful yellow diamond. It's a pendant, actually, because every show I'm going to have a 1 carat yellow diamond ring, but today's the pendant instead. So I think that works well because if you already have a yellow diamond that is a, I don't know, a ring of any kind, but a 1 carat, 1.5 carat, 2 carat, whatever, we got the pendant to match. So that's going to be coming up. Tanzanite brand new pendant coming up. The cross ring is back, our little petite sideways cross. So it really is a night when we're going to see all kinds of affordability levels. We're going to see different varieties in budget, different varieties in looks. We even have my second largest, because the largest emerald that I had sold on Sunday, I believe it was Saturday, Sunday. Either way, I've got our second largest here, which is now our largest. So since the 633 is gone, we've got just under 6 carats in a Colombian Emerald, plus our largest aquas here. So if any of that sounds good, feel free to give us a call and say the word. We'll show it to you. Paula as well. Paula, I did email you, but Paula, just in case you're watching and not on your email, because this is when hopefully time and night, when no matter where you are, hopefully you put the email away, close the computer down, unless of course you're watching us live, and get ready to do some shopping, right? If this is how you unwind or relax at the end of a day, well, that's what we're going to ask that we do today together. So this is how I unwind at the end of a day as well, as a little shopping on live TV for 3 hours and get all riled up again. So Paula, your necklace that you asked about is here, so I do have it to show you if you'd like to see it again, and then we got wheels all night long. So let's get started, and again, get requests in if you have them. We'll help you out. I have just been bombarded all day with the best emails ever, and I got to tell you, there wasn't one single email that I got out of dozens that I received today that wasn't just a rave review on pieces you've been receiving. So thank you. I mean, gosh, thank you. It is amazing to hear that, you know, as these pieces from the last couple of days and week arrives, that you're just loving them even more than you did when they were on television. So that is always a thrill. It's what I love to hear. And so thank you to everybody who reached out today, all day. I was busy today, all day with emails. So loving hearing from you. And I know, Karen, yours really stood out. So Karen, she got some of my favorite memorable pieces. So Karen M., thank you. And so many others, thank you so much. All right, let's get started, shall we? Let's talk black and white diamonds that we have here to start, which is kind of it's a bigger band, but it's got like a zigzag pattern. So what do we think of this? Do we like it? It's kind of like a little, feels like Art Deco a little bit, just because the design you have in the way that everything is wrapping through the band. So you have a kind of a bed of white diamonds to start, and then your black diamonds are going to zigzag their way through it. It's 7743 is your number, and to get requests in, if there's anything, if just like a Could be a general request, could be a specific one. I mean, really, it's totally up to you. Rita, by the way, got back to you on your semi-mount, so your information you needed is in your email. And Paula got back to you. Karen got back to you. Who am I missing? I think we got the ones, and also thank you to, oh yes, thank you, Andrea. So we've got everybody covered, I think. Oh, say, because let's get to black diamonds. We do separate it. I like that. Tony's ready. He knows we break it down because we don't just talk about a total diamond weight when you've got 39 points in black diamonds, 33 in the white, which is interesting. I might have guessed that there might have been more in the white diamonds, but you know, pretty even keeled there. 39 plus 33, so you've got a really good band that you can see is wider. Yes. Is Paula with us? Did she still want to see? Now I have the necklace. Did you remind her there are matching earrings? And please ask if she saw the matching earrings, because I think that if you like the necklace, you're going to like the earrings, but I think she's more of a pendant type of gal. So we'll show that. All right, let me just flash this really quickly since she's on the line. I think she's hanging out waiting. So that is good. Let me just go ahead and give this to Paul. She saw this over the weekend and she was hoping, she saw it tuned in late and I think it was gone. And I said, no, it's actually, you know, one of those meant to be moments, I believe it was. So I'm just going to flash this on the hand really quickly for everybody. And well, for Paula, yes. Just the pendant, you got it. So I just want to make sure, because I did check, they are still here as well. The whole set was here. This is that Moon Quartz we were talking about, but I do want to try to show you from the side here so you can see it's a pear shape, but it's all briolette cut. So I had to zoom the hand shot way, way, way in. Then I realized I might have gone too far in. So here we go. I'm going to give you a 7980 real quick. Tony will bring it up because I think she's seen it, but I just wanted to give her a look here, and I'm stretching to go grab my ruler here while not leaving you. So I know this is a little tougher to see, but you know, Antonio, I had to bring out this ruler for today, right? I had to. I mean, yes, it also matches the Moon Quartz, but it's also, you know, it's 824. So I'm going to bring out that ruler and use that all night. But you can see it's 1 3/4 inches. Top to bottom, and or is it, wait, no, 2 inches rather. I forgot about the bail. I'm looking at the design and leaving out the bail. So 2 inches exactly. It comes with the chain. Now those are diamonds all the way around, but I do want to show you the back because there's going to be, of course, facet pattern through the back as well, which is why when you see it against the skin, which I'll show you on the neckline next, it really is going to be that, you know, crystalline clear, transparent stone, but it's got this beautiful prismatic cutting, which is a little tougher to see until you actually are really moving it on the neckline. So let me put it there, and then we'll see if we can kind of rotate it around a little bit more here so you can really see what that's all about. But do you see how now there's different kind of like inflection points of the stone, and that's because the briolette cut has faceting really side to side, top to bottom, so it's almost like the prism you would see on a chandelier, and it's really, really well done. Of course, those are all diamonds. I love that little design there at the top before you get into the trail of diamonds that hangs out all the way around the stone. The 16-inch chain will come off of it, so you can use another chain if you'd like, or a DBTY. I know I saw Christy sent me a picture today of a DBTY with a pendant, and I thought, oh, there it is, so pretty. So yes, you can feel free to, you know, take this chain off, use it with other links or other designs or other, you know, widths-wise if you'd like. But this is really nice. So you can see you might want to start a little higher just because it's such a lengthy piece at 2 inches. So this one is, I'll go back onto the hand here, and it's all in the white gold only. Of course, it's that designer piece, and we have similar taste, Paula, so I'm not surprised in the least that you love it. But we're actually going to do the 16-17 with the 38 points in diamonds. It's only $5.99. So great value there. Thank you so much. That's gone. Now we can go back to our black and white diamond ring, which is item number 7743. And thank you so much. I do love that piece. And reminder, if anybody else is looking at that, because Paula's going to just get the pendant, the necklace, but if anyone else wanted to see, or if you missed it over the weekend, that matching earring, which just as long and gorgeous and elegant with that great faceting, we do have the matching earrings as well. So here we are with 7743. It's 39 and 33 as we discussed. So you get this really, really good, I mean, just a tremendous piece when you're talking about getting what, close to 3/4 of a carat in diamonds, but you're also getting this band style. So it really sits beautifully on the hand, which I'll show you after I show you the inside, because the under gallery is really quite designer as well. So it's really going to sit up comfortably and beautifully off the hand, and then this is what it looks like on. So you can really get an idea of truly that side to side design that it does, and then the zigzag pattern, and then it almost looks like Again, could it be the letter V? It almost reminds me of like these single black diamonds against the white backdrop, almost look like stars. They really are. They're round diamonds, but they really do have that shimmery kind of quality. They really look good. So that's a one only. We'll discount this one down from $19.99. I love the black and white because I think we all understand that black and white goes with everything. And so I don't think we see it nearly enough in jewelry, right? Because gemstones, we love color. We do. We love to see bright colors and bold colors and softer colors and pastels and vibrance. But it's really, really nice to be able to see the black and white that you know is going to go with everything, right? It's going to really coordinate and could be an everyday style. I mean, I look at it as versatile as white diamond rings as well. And we're going to make this super easy. Not even $9.99. That's half off already. It's a big discount day. So tell your friends if you love a good sale. If you love a really, really good sale, there's this commercial airing that's so historic. I just saw it yesterday for the first time. It says something like, yeah, can you tell me what bang for your buck means? And it's part of a commercial which is a little slightly off color, but really kind of humorous. And I feel like this is kind of our bang for our buck day. So if you're a particular bargain hunter and you really like to shop for those extra, deeper discounts, this is really good. And it's not even $8.99 either. We're going to make it $888. It is as is. So that's a special piece right there, and only one, and that'll be to the first caller who says, yes, please, I'll take it. So $888 on that one, and that is just, when you look at the layers and the width of the gold it involves on its own, it's really impressive. So that is only $888, and if you would like it, that's gonna be our one and only. Now, if you'd like to see the Chameleon, it's sitting right here in front of me, and I brought it out early because I cannot stop just imagining what it would be like to wear something with this importance and this beauty, and the fact that it's such a striking stone as it is, but then to have this extra color changing element like chameleons do. The biggest one we've ever brought you as far as designer mountings to go with a very large stone. So if you've been waiting on that deep, deep discount on something important, well, Chameleon is here. Plus the big aqua. Plus it's my last, but it's also our largest sphere. And I know that makes no sense, but I'm talking about like back when we had spheres to show you, this was our largest, and it's the only one that now remains in the color-changing sphere variety. So that's also coming up. So let me know on that one. Also, one of our bigger values is definitely a discount on a Tanzanite emerald cut with yellow diamonds. There's a major, major blowout on one only in an emerald cut. So that's also here, and big emerald lovers, we got you covered. So lots to get to, but of course, we are just gonna rock it on in to one of our very favorites. And this is always, always, always so popular. But I think more importantly at this point in time, when we're looking at last call at this price tag, it's time to pick it up also for gifting, because there aren't a lot of pieces that I'm gonna just, throw it out there. This would be a gift, and this would be a gift, and this would be a gift. But certain times, there really are those pieces that really make sense, both just from a universal standpoint of style and then also really great value all rolled into one. That's what we're going to see right now. This is the cross ring, and of course it's a sideways design, which I've had the best compliments. Oh, Suzanne was another, it wasn't an email, but it was a message on Facebook, and Suzanne was kind enough to say that she was talking to her jeweler. She went to go visit her jeweler, and she was wearing one of our cross pendants, and how incredible, and it was one of those bigger stones, kind of like the, remember the ring we did with the 6 30-point stones? Well, she was wearing the match in the pendant. She said her own jeweler had never seen anything quite like it, just probably because, again, bigger diamonds, right? But there are also those petite pieces that we love to wear every day. Maybe you're thinking about stacking, or maybe even as a thumb ring, because this would be really good pinky thumb, like some of the more unusual places that there really is a certain style. If you're looking to add a pinky ring or thumb ring to the collection, usually there is a more specific kind of style that we need as far as size, and this really fits the bill. Now it's 0539, but the other thing I need to make you aware of is that this is the last call at this price tag. We have a limited number in the white, the yellow, and the rose. And why I don't have the rose gold out here, I'm sorry I don't. But there is rose gold available, and this is where we really encourage you to dial in, because you can also get, I think this is going to lend itself from affordability standpoints to getting more than one if you wanted to get multiple gifts for folks in your life. And this is really a pretty ring, and it's obviously a style that we see a lot because we love it, but also, I mean, you literally see it a lot, right? Like we talk about pendants all the time, and a cross-style pendant, and that's lovely and very iconic, but isn't there something to be said with what you're going to see? I think so many of us wear the cross for its symbolism and not just, the lovely classic nature of it, but obviously the symbolism, the beautiful kind of, I think, a little reminder to everybody, but even ourselves, as that symbol of faith. Well, think about this. What about having something you could look at hundreds of times a day, down on your hand, where you're seeing it all the time? And whether you're stacking it and wearing with something else, whether you're wearing it all on its own, whether you're gifting it, this is such an affordable value. But it really needs to be said that we can't just continue to offer opportunities like this, because when a piece at this point costs more to make than it actually was sold for on the air, sometimes we got to give you like a fair and final warning that this is it. This is last call. When it's gone, because if it were to be made again, it does cost so much more. So the price would obviously have to be on the air for more. And that's where we really want to give you kind of a last call warning. This is 10 points in VS Diamonds. It's the sideways design. It's any gold, but limited to what we have here. Take a look at it. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's also, I'm wearing it as a thumb ring, but I'll put a couple on as we'll do thumb ring, we'll do pinky ring, we'll do all of that. But it's 10 points in solid gold. You're getting your 14K and choice of, and again, size of. So you're choosing that. I'm just going to put the yellow gold on my pinky as well, because I want to show you a couple different ways. But it also is a really big value. So if you wanted to try this, or if you're back for more, because, you know, how many times wasn't it last week? We had our cross bangle come out, and it wasn't because it was something that was thought about. It was something that was actually purchased by the requester, and they came back for another. So hugely important when you're coming back for more. Here's what I've got. This is how it looks as a pinky ring, love. And that's one idea. Not that you can't wear it here or here or here. You obviously can, but I want to show you a few different ways to wear it and enjoy it, where we don't always have pieces that are really appropriate size-wise to those types of fingers. So this is where I really want to just kind of start there, but obviously you can wear it anywhere you want on the hand, and get a couple if you want to get different sizes, because I know that, you know, when it comes to switching them around, if you get one, okay, a pinky ring's probably a different size than your ring finger or than your middle finger. So that's where, hopefully with this affordability, since it's not going to be $9.99, even though that is the new price going forward, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's a great value. But instead, we're going a lot lower than even $9.99. And this is the yellow gold here. Here's the white gold here that I have on. And obviously, you can decide, do you want that cross kind of facing towards you, so it's upright towards eye level when you look down at your hand, or do you want to go in the other way, out towards, you know, the outside? I put it on to kind of face the right, proper way for all of you at home. But it's not $9.99. This is the best part, and yet low profile. The diamonds that are there are beautiful VS still, but you can see from that side profile how they just, I mean, virtually that pinky ring just about disappears, because it is like that easy to wear second skin. So we're sizing it for you. You're picking your gold color, and it's not even half of this new price going forward. So if we were bringing it again, it would be $9.99, and nothing wrong with that. You're going to pay that and more for gold and diamonds anywhere that even are maybe a lesser quality than a VS material like we have here. Here's where you're spending less than $499, already half off. We're going to take it lower than that, and this is where you come on in. Treat yourself to something special. Here it is up close as well. In that white gold, I've got the yellow gold, which I'll show you up close as well. It's not even going to be $4.99 though, and our phone lines are getting busy already. Let me just show the yellow gold all by itself here on its own. Such a good ring in the yellow. I mean, you decide how you want. I mean, rose gold too. I know we have a lot of rose gold lovers out there, and our rose gold, really, there are different tones of rose gold out there. I think you all know if you've seen a rose gold before. Really beautiful tone and color to it with the alloy that's used. So it's great to, you know, try the rose gold if you want to stack. I mean, I could see getting one of every gold color when they're $4.99 or even $399. But the truth is, you're paying nothing like $3.99 to get your cross ring. And this is what I would really recommend. I mean, this becomes part of your everyday collectible wardrobe. This is not a save piece. This is not a once in a while, or I'll wear it on a special occasion. I mean, this is part of that. You know, I love that when we have a lot of jewelry as it is, because chances are if you're watching the show and you've been shopping for jewelry for some time, maybe your whole life, right? You have pieces already that you love. And it doesn't mean that you get a new piece and the old pieces go to the wayside and go sit on a shelf. It just, I think right now more than ever, we're finding great ways to incorporate new designs and just add them to what we're already wearing and what we're already loving. And this is the way to do it. I mean, look at that thumb ring. I mean, you can still see it from a distance away and see how beautiful and special it is. It's not even $3.99 though. This is what gets me every time. When we bring value like this, it is a do not miss. Take a look. Not even $3.99 or even $3.50 or $3.49 or $3.39. This is what is always a blast to bring to you, but very few gold bands without diamonds could be done for a price tag like this. To be able to get something like this for under $339, $333, $329, oh, it's time to dial right now, because it's not even going to be $300. We're making them $299 while they last. Any gold you want and your favorite size. And this is where you add another. Yes. No way. This was her, and she has more than one purchase. She's probably, if I had to guess, I mean, this is just literally a guess. It's just a stab in the dark. If I had to guess, Ginger's been shopping a while. She's a shopper. She probably has, I would imagine, 25 pieces from us, maybe more. And this was her very first purchase from us ever, and she loves it. And did she say anything about like wearing it every day? Because I think that's what this ring is really designed and built for, is everyday wear. So at $299, little roll call, little hello, who's out there with us? Welcome to Wednesday, $299 deal. And thank you, Ginger, for letting us know she's got it. She loves it. She wears it a lot. And she's got a lot of great jewelry from us and from, no doubt, other places as well. And again, the piece you can live in and add that little touch of ES Diamonds or gift, right? To be able to get 3 of something for under $900. I mean, if you had the 3 granddaughters or the 3 nieces or the 2 sisters and you want to get one for yourself, of course, too, and you've got 2 sisters, you all want to wear the same thing. I mean, this is the way to do it. And we'll give it 60 seconds. So hugely popular, but very limited. And $299, get as many as you need. And that's it, $299. And I'll show you again, thumb ring. I can put one on as a, on the ring finger as well, because there's nothing, this is not like so petite you don't wear it somewhere else. You do. I was just showing you some of the more unusual, maybe unexpected ways to wear it. Thumb and pinky are always what we're, I think, you know, especially in today's day and age, I get a lot of questions about that. Well, what would be the best piece to wear as a thumb ring or a pinky ring? Because I really see that everywhere, and I like the look, and I want to add that to my own collection. I want to start to be able to, you know, do that myself. Here's what it looks like on the ring finger as well. So you can just see there's my, you know, again, that great sideways and the white design there. That's the white gold. Here's the thumb ring still. I mean, I don't mind the idea actually of wearing the same ring twice in 2 different ways, in 2 different places, and we're very busy on the line. So Jess, you've got one. All right. What color are we all getting? Jalen's got one too. Thank you. Antonio's got one. Virginia's got one. And JT, is that you back? Hey, you been on vacation? Where'd you go? San Diego. You know what San Diego means, right? No. San Diego? What'd you do down there? When I took my one-day vacation in June, that's where I went. Did you copy me? Did you just go watch baseball games at Petco Park? Because that's what I did. Oh, real? Is that like an aircraft carrier? You were, wait, were you staying there, or you were like, you went to visit? How cool. The USS Midway. Awesome. I love it. Cool, cool. Had you ever been on one before? Yeah. Awesome. Oh, so you go often. Sounds like you know it well. Are you going into the Navy? No. Okay. I'm there for a minute. Sounded like you were getting, to feel at home there. All right. Well, wonderful. Good to have you back. I'd like to get you a phone call on the cross ring. I'd like to. I would. Did you hear that? Copying my vacation destination. Yeah, I can only go within a 2-hour drive of here, pretty much. Yeah. That's pretty, yeah, as long as it's within a 2-hour driving radius, that's where I can go on vacation. Yeah, see, keep saying that from my mom. She keeps going, when you gonna visit? When you gonna visit? You know, my birthday was a month ago, right? And I'm like, yeah, I know, Mom, I know. I'm sorry. Yes. She doesn't say that, by the way. What's that? Who got 3? Frida? Frida. Hi, Frida. Did she get one of every color or all white? So maybe she's gifting. Maybe she's doing some gifting like I suggested. I love it. Well, thank you, Frida, so much. What about you, Virginia? What color? Thank you. Another white gold. White gold, very popular. All right, $2.99. Keep calling on those. See what we have left for you. And here we go. I've got diamond earrings that are new. They're almost like I wouldn't call them a chandelier, but they're like a mobile style almost because they're nested. Take a look. And we'll show you here, 7989. And I'm going to show you one at a time here because, well, I can probably show both, but let me do this. We'll get 7989 first. We'll bring up some graphics because these are new. And there's a post and butterfly back. They're going to have a nice drop, but nothing too, over the top. Yes. Oh, yes, you can. Forgive me. I'm going to do that. And there's multiple ways you can do it as well. So stacking them, who wants to see them stacked? Or is it just a personal wonder on your part? Ellen wants to know, can you stack them? Yes, Ellen. Is that Ellen in North Carolina? Yes. Hi, Ellen. How are you? Well, I'm going to show you next. So let me get these earrings out of here. 67 points in diamonds, and then I'll play with them because there's multiple ways you can stack them point to point where they sort of create a line. You can kind of reverse them, which is what I think you should do. Probably, reverse them a little bit. So yeah, we'll show you. Or stack across the hand like I was doing. But here's our 67 points in diamonds. So glad to have you with us. Ginger's here. Ellen's here. Frida's here. So many of you are here tonight. Love it. Thank you for checking in with us on a Wednesday. Here's the other one so you can see what they look like together. I'm going to give you a measurement on one, but it's pave diamonds all the way through. Now, the way I'm holding it, it almost looks on the right side like a heart shape. It's not. It's actually, think of it like a, oh, what's happening? Are the new phones up and running? Are they? Or testing, 1, 2, 3? Okay. So basically, Andy, should I ask for like a record number of phone calls on a Wednesday so we can test our new phones? That would be great, guys, if you could cooperate by calling in all night. And, you know, should I even invite the crank callers to call in all night? No, that would really test them, right? We could do that. No, forget I ever said it. Forget I said it. But we do have a new phone system, so hopefully we'll break it in tonight. Breaking it in. And if you're on hold and you hear a familiar voice, I wonder who that is. I've been practicing my voiceover work, Tony. Yeah. All right, so here we go. This is 1.5 inches, real close to 1.5 inches there. And then do you see how the second portion here, the bottom portion, is going to be nested? So you've got a little bit of movement, one pear shape between or within the other. So it's really a special look. And I'm going to try to show you up close, even though these don't sit on the wheel by themselves because they'll just turn into a little puddle of golden diamonds. But we only have one pair, and at least I can try to reach around here and zoom back so we can give you a look at them upright, up close. So you can just see that, yep, they're all diamonds throughout. They're pave diamonds throughout the piece, but they're lightweight. They're easy to wear. I think they have almost like for being a drop, a casual vibe. Love the open space in them. And you know, we're just gonna do one pair here. They're only white gold. We're gonna make them $699 for the pair, and that's it. From a $999 should be, all the way on down to $699 for the pair. And this would be, let me show you the other one here, and then I'll put one up to the ear for you as well. But here they are close up together. There you go. That's nice, isn't it? So $699, that's it. And a really, really good look of pave. And then I want to show you, because there's that little, almost like if you look at it overall, it's like an hourglass. So if I take this one and hold it up to my ear, which I'm going to do next for you. Let me get my earring out. And yeah, you wonder why I have such stretched out piercings now, is because I do that. I rip out earrings and been doing that for 20 years. But you can see here what they're gonna look like from a distance away and how they're gonna give you that great movement and that great shine and some open work. So back to the wheel we'll go. I'll show you again up close, and then we'll go back to the hand. But remember, 1.5 inches, so really wearable way to do an earring like that. You know what we'll do? Just make them super, super affordable at $699, and then we'll get back to, I'll show you the cross rings stacked up so you can see what they look like when you do stack them. So that would be a lot of fun as well. And these diamond earrings are here if you'd like them. So let me just put up this cross ring one more time. And I'm going to show you how you can stack and mix and match. I'll put the white gold because then I have a yellow and a white together here that I'll show you. Even if you want to mix and match your gold colors a bit, you can. So what I'm thinking is, I'm assuming she means like stacking on the same finger. So let me just really quickly do that for you. Kind of when, and you know, that makes a lot of sense also, because then you'd be wearing one facing towards you at the wearer, and then you'd wear the other one more facing towards, you know, the outside, towards, you know, everyone else when they look at your hand. So that's an interesting way to do it. But let me just show you. If I put them opposite directions, and this is what they look like if you kind of stagger them a bit. So, and again, these are all different sizes, so, you know, forgive me, but that gives you an idea there on the pinky, and they'll line up really, really well. But do you see how I just kind of stacked them? And you could obviously turn one the other way. You could kind of jog one towards one side of the hand if you want to as well, and wear it a little off center, and then kind of, you know, separate them how you wish and how you want to. But that's really, so I'd probably put this one more this way, and then you see how one's kind of facing you and the other's facing out. So that's Ellen kind of what they look like when you stack on the same hand or on the same finger. So just, yeah, play with them. When you have 2 or even 3 or more, you can kind of play with them, and, you know, by separating them different lengths, they can give you a different look as well. So it's definitely stackable, no doubt. And if you wanted to put them together a little closer, you can do that as well. So absolutely, I think that's a really fun look, and then it really plays with it. And then just to show you what 3 would be like, let me put this one here so you can see. And these again are different sizes, but I really like the look of 3 together. So you can just imagine, and obviously if you were doing different tones of gold, you'd probably put the yellow gold in the middle and then your 2 and white gold on the outside. But that's how you can play with it. So $299, get as many as you can. And then let's go back to the wheel and show you something in mandarin. I know we've been really desperate for more mandarins. A lot of you have been missing out just by a moment or two. Well, here's a new one, and it's so clean. They rarely get to be this clarity. And this color is also exactly what you want, that bright pop of neon, which is so stunning. This is really a special mandarin. It's item number 7943. It is brand new, and it's a 2.5 carat, but it's the cushion cut that is completely, I mean, you see transparency. I had to just remove one the other day because I was about to show it to you and present it, and I was like, a little too included for what we like to see around here, so we put it off to the side, and you won't be seeing that. But it's like, again, there's such a really fine line with mandarins. They are supposed to be. They're a more included garnet, as so many are. This stone, which only has this short little lifespan so far, it's only been discovered in 91. It's already mined out from the major mines in Africa, and you've got a stone that's really rare, but it's also very bright and colorful, and it's a 2.5 with 38 points in diamonds. That's going to be your halo around it, and it's a one only because every stone's going to be a little different. So to have that cushion cut in a nice big size like that is, but also get that really beautiful, perfect color, that's exactly what you want. It's in any gold you wish, so don't worry about that at all. And we'll make it a really simple one, $29.99. I know that we always, again, you expect to, oh, look at this. I mean, that's what we always say. I tell you, no matter where you're shopping for a mandarin, what you want to look for as really a great indicator of clarity is when you see bright yellow flashes. It's not a yellow stone, or at least it shouldn't be in its top quality. It should be that perfect, bright neon orange, like the most vibrant, gorgeous orange color. Like think of like an orange like in fruit, right? We want that bright, purely ripe, amazing, just superstar orange, but we want to see those bright yellow flashes. You just, without great clarity, you're not going to see those bright yellow flashes. That's exactly what you want to see. It looks like yellow diamonds inside of it. Also, just want to point out, this is a little bit elevated. So do you see how I kind of just always take these tweezers when possible and show you what it would look like if you had a ring stacked next to it? So if you wanted to stack Wonder Ring or anything else, you have the room to do that because without sizing the ring up, there's plenty of lift to that platform that you can put a ring right beside it and it'll be a beautiful, beautiful fit. I have my own diamond band here, so I'll just show you what I'm talking about and just, whoops, hold on. I drop it, trying to put it on. Let me just do this right here. So I just took a regular, kind of a plain band here and just put it right next to it. And you can see how they stack. So you see how it's kind of, you know, hitting right underneath that basket. So feel free to stack away if you'd like to, no problem there. And we're gonna make this one a huge value from $29.99 it should be. We're gonna take it way lower for you, but that's just for the person who wants that size in clarity. You want ultimate clarity, great color. We're gonna make it 1,900. You know what? Forget about 19. I'm winging it. I'm winging it tonight on some pricing. We're just going to make sure everything disappears. Let's test those phone lines. Let's test them out. Let's see if the new phone system's working properly. Can it handle a Wild Wednesday? That's what I want to know. We're going to make it $1,599 instead and just send it on out. So $1,599, one only, because of the stone. And then you've got that exquisite clarity to it and just a looker. Got a quick wheel for you, and then I'm going to bring out the largest turquoise we have in this first hour. You will not have to wait long to see my nearly 13 karat Sleeping Beauty turquoise. It's the wow ring. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you the story when we get there. Oh, look at this turquoise coming up in a few minutes. You got to see it on. Wow, that's on the way. Really good. Sleeping Beauty, huge size, and it's around. Okay, so back to our mandarin. Let's see who's got it. And that turquoise, first hour opportunity only. So we'll be seeing that. Those diamond drop earrings are still here for $6.99, so keep that in mind if you want those diamond earrings. Well, our diamond earrings and our black and white diamond band are still here so far. Cross rings are going out like crazy. They still are. We've got golden pearl earrings. I do have one emerald cut diamond that's not gigantic, but it is 1/3 of a carat. So that's going to be a really nice price tag. And then the Chameleon, also going to give you your first look at that Chameleon, the 101 that will go so quickly tonight. Wouldn't be surprised if we have multiple collectors on the Chameleon with the value we put together. So all that's happening, but I have a wheel to start you off with here, and it's a really good wheel. These have all been here. There's nothing new on this wheel. But like I was saying earlier, it's time to make sure that they all go. They got to find their home, so we're doing some deep, deep discounting here tonight. Let's take a look first at our blue wing. And what's going to be interesting about this wheel is they're all bigger pieces. So when you see, well, look where we're starting with a Tanzanite, that's definitely bringing the reds. And then I'll keep on building, but the rings are only going to get larger from here. So it's always kind of, again, exciting when we're talking about bigger jewelry overall, that normally in today's era too, when you've got such heavy gold prices, well, it's always a little more unusual to see these gigantic rings. Oh, like this ring. By the way, we do a ring that's similar that has very little diamond weight. This is not that ring. This is the wide style that brings you all of the frills but very little price tag to go with it. How about this? There are two more that are also really large in their own right. Here's the Lacy Zircon. This has that golden orange color to it with the pink. So it's not just a pink zircon. It would be a misnomer to call it that. It really is that Padparasha kind of golden pinky orange there that you have. And then, just for the sake of size here, I'm going to move this one over to the side, and we're going to bring this just gigantic ring in the dome style in our Moonstone with the burnished diamonds and the halo in the center. So it is definitely a larger wheel or really a larger ring wheel, and they're all individually huge sizes here, except for maybe the Tanzanite is more of a medium-sized ring. But the truth is they're all going to their lowest price. So it's our last call bringing them to you. There's a lot of last chance opportunities with how we're working these values tonight for our Wednesday, so it's a last call. And keep in mind, there's a few that I know we're automatically seeing a lot of gold weight here, no doubt. But there's also a lot of diamond weight here, especially on the emerald, the zircon, and also that turquoise. The turquoise I know has over a carat. Actually, listen to this. The turquoise ring, which that's why I already gave you a preview of the larger turquoise that's coming up. So if you want to go with the major stone, you can stick around with us, and it's coming up probably right after this wheel. That's a 13 karat. Here's a round that's going to be slightly less, although here's where it kind of balances, because on this carat 30 round, the turquoise is a carat 30. The diamond weight's actually 119. So that's actually going to give you almost a carat more in diamond weight than my 13 karat has. So maybe you're thinking about, do you like larger stone, less diamonds? Like, where do you want the emphasis to be? Do you want it to be on the center, or do you want it to be on the diamond weight? Because if you like a lot of diamond weight, you're going with this one from our wheel. If you want it to be about the major stone, you're going to stick around and see what we have coming up brand new on that big debut for our 13 karat. But here we go with a major value on anything up here. And this Moonstone, don't have any other pieces in our collection that have Moonstone. This one does. So your chance to pick it up in white, yellow, or rose. Actually, no gold restrictions on the entire wheel. So you're combining or mixing and matching your favorite gold color with any of these stones you wish. And that's no problem at all. And there's no charge. People just, I had that question again today from an email. It was a separate email, and somebody said, I want to do a custom design, but you must charge an arm and a leg for that, for your time and for the extra, customization and building the CAD drawing and the computer system and then creating the mold and the casting. And the truth is, there is no charge for that. So they were thrilled. They were like, you mean there's that you just pay for the piece like when it's finished, like you would off the TV show? Yeah, exactly. So it's something that we do offer. So it's really exciting to be able to do that, because there's nobody else on television that does. So here's your chance to pick up anything now you like off this wheel, because sometimes you just know it when you see it. You know you love it. You got to have it. We're going to take these down from $29.99 across the board. Every one of them on the bag has a $29.99 price tag. Makes a lot of sense when you see how big these pieces are, the sizes of the stones. Well, I have great news. We're going to save you a bundle, and we're going to really make sure that these fly on out of here. Change your gold on any of them. Remember, no restrictions there. No restrictions on the sizing here as well. I mean, you can do what you want, because even though these are wider rings for the most part, I mean, that's really where you would expect to see a lot more expense there. It's not. It's fabulous. And all you have to do right now is dial in. They're not $29, $19.99, or even $1,500. Or $14.99. Take advantage of this while they're here. Last call on the air. Just for an example here, look at this emerald. It's closest to me. Look at this emerald on the hand. I mean, to give you an idea, a bright, gleaming, glowing Colombian Emerald. It's a 50-pointer, but it also has 70 points. We do another mounting that just has merely accents, and it gets you about, 15, 20 points. This is 70 points in diamond weight, all the way really down the sides of the ring, and they're all bigger stones as well. So you're getting a great look there, but this is not even going to be 14, 13, 12, 11. Come on in, take your emerald or any one of the others, and then let's show you the big turquoise here. It's a carat 30, but it's got 119 in diamond weight. I don't know where you get 119 in diamond weight for $11.99, but that is a major value. I love how it just looks like a starburst design. I mean, it really does almost look like just an incredible firework or sun design in this turquoise. It starts there in the round, but then the diamonds go directly out all the sides there and really give it a great look. That is so attractive. I'll do them for less than even $10.99. Watch this. Such an important moment for you. $10.99, they're not. $1,000, they're not. They're only $999 to get any one you like. That's the gold color you want. That is the size you need, and all of that for 60 more seconds, and that's what we'll do. So the Tanzanite itself, that's a 2 carat 31. So that's an important stone. And it's got all the red flash, which is a little bit more unusual to see with a blue wing of that size. Usually the bigger they go, the more red flash we see. It's tougher to see that in a 2 carat. You're definitely getting there with that one. So 2 carat 31 on the blue wing. This zircon, not just your normal pink, that's got a 261 size to it, but it also has a lot of those orangey pink tones to it, which is really well done. And it's your choice of. So $9.99, 30 seconds left, and those have all, they've been on the air. Maybe you've seen them and already said no thanks, but no thanks. But here's their last call. If you ever wanted any of those on the wheel, this is your last call to get them, because pieces have to retire at some point. If we can't find them a home and they can't find a home in your collection, well, then you got to retire them, right? So this is our last call on anything up there, and a beautiful assortment, that's for sure. So last chance to get anyone you like. 231. I love that carat 30. Again, 119 in diamond weight there for $9.99. Huge value, and we'll move along. So coming up, big Tanzanite on the way, but we also have the really, really important buy on the turquoise, which is our new one. I think that's what a lot of people are probably waiting on. And then there is a Tanzanite. Look at this blue wing block D. This one's coming out in just a moment, and the reason why that's coming out so early is because that is no longer an 88 ring. So you got to stick around, because I was absolutely stunned by what I saw with this markdown on just that one. If I had 15, we'd need more, but I only have one. So even more important, that's why it's going to come up in this first hour. So don't go anywhere. The big Tanzanite's coming out to play, and if you've ever wanted a large emerald cut, today is your day. Especially if you like really gigantic yellow diamonds. I need like a jeweler to call in, because the diamonds alone are worth more than where I'm pricing it at. The Tanzanite's free and the gold is free, and quite frankly, maybe one of the diamonds is free, because they're each over a ½ carat yellows. All right, any questions on this wheel before we go? Let's move. All right, next up, we are on our way. Zircon, Moonstone, turquoise with a carat 19, and the emerald. Do you think that just, if we saw that up close, does that make a difference to anybody? Because I'm a little concerned that that's still here, to be quite honest with you. Yes. Thank you, Karen. Where's Karen calling from? I mean, do you know her as a customer? Like, where's she? Hi, Karen. Karen D. Karen D. Yeah. Okay. See, I know now. I know now. Hi, Karen. Thank you, Karen. You're so sweet. Did we have a question, Tony? Are you good? We're good? All right. This one. I was just going to think, I was thinking to myself, we can leave the rest here, but maybe I just need to bring up the graphics, because nobody's listening to me anyways, right? 7532. 7532. Just show them the good stuff, Tony. Show it to them. Because then they'll see that's a ½ carat emerald, super clean, and then it has a 70-point diamond weight for $999 if you can handle a bigger ring, because I know it is. I mean, that's a big ring, and there's your sizing bar in the back. But you can see 3/4 of the way around in detail, mil-grain diamonds, bigger bezel set, pave as well, all of the above. Look at the color even from the sides of the emerald. Such a beauty. How about that for clarity? That's a nice little viewpoint to look through the stone, through the inside of the stone, and see the clarity. Now, you tell me where you get 70 points in diamonds that are VS for $999. Tell me where. Tell me where you're going to go. Where are you going to get 70 points in VS diamonds and an emerald out of Colombia, out of the Moonstone mine, in your gold color, in your size, for $999? So I know we had a question about it. I'm thinking the same thing. Like, that is really just something I haven't done my job and explained it to you, if that's still here. It's as simple as that, because there's no reason that we could leave something like that on a value like that here if it's going to be that affordable. Take a look one more time. Let's just see who's got it. Any gold you want, $999, huge. All right, let's get to the big turquoise, because this is new. I know it's far too early to be bringing out something with this kind of deal, but I'm going to try something here, because it's still kind of who's with us Wednesday. So take a look. This is my largest turquoise that I've had on the air, pendant, earrings, necklace, anything. And now here it is in a ring. The big, I want to call it a medallion. It's so large. Like the medallion you would wear in that Italian designer that has Greek key around it and has a Medusa in the center, and yet it's a total plated metal and has no value or worth whatsoever except the logo and the brand name, and that's $4,500 for a pendant that has that size. No turquoise, no diamonds, just because it's that size and that kind of, wow look of a big oversized kind of look here, but for your hand. This is item number 8012. It's brand new, and don't think, oh, well, it's brand new. I'll sit back and just wait for that, like 6 months from now to come down. Oh no, Lolo's here to help. This is a $12.95 Sleeping Beauty turquoise, and it is flawless. No matrix, no marks, no spots, no nothing. It's a $12.95 and it has 33 points in diamonds. Remember when I was telling you on the wheel where if you want a small turquoise with a lot of diamonds, go with the wheel choice. If you want the big turquoise with more limited diamonds, go here. This is really about, and granted, this stone deserves 10, 20, 30 carats in diamonds, okay? It's a really rare gem. But that also would make it, I think, a little bit more dressy. I'm a big believer that if you have a piece of turquoise jewelry, you wear it every single day. Whether it's an earring, a pendant, a necklace, a beaded style, a ring, whatever it is. Because it is that versatile stone that adds that dramatic pop of color no matter what you're wearing. So here's what I would recommend. I would think, and this is why we did it this way, gave it, because the stone is the attention focal point, that's where your eye goes. Give it that, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. I said it with that Moon Quartz when I debuted that. Sometimes the bigger the stone, like when we had that huge Moon Quartz, just a fine trail of pave diamonds will do, because there's actually this glittery type of factor. When you use a finer diamond in a pave, there's almost like that delicate little glitter factor. You know, just really, I think at times can be more powerful than if you put 30-point diamonds all the way around it in a halo. I really do believe that. So that's what this ring does. It's a 12 karat 95. That's our largest. It has that just perfect halo, keeps it subtle enough so that it's not too over the top or too ostentatious to wear every day, right? Because you want to wear that every day. I mean, I hope you do. And it's in any gold you want. So there's your versatility. There's your choices you'll make. Let's take a look at it and let's see here. I have a $49.99 price tag to get it out of here tonight. But I'm going to try something different since I'm so thrilled it's here and we're excited that it's, you know, hanging out with us, and big debut night for that stone. And I want to show you on because it's still got that basic band in the back. When I say basic, it's not going to be as wide as the ring as it itself, but it's got ample gold there, as you can see from the depth and through the sides and the whole way. And then look at how even through. Look at that. I mean, sometimes we get excited. Look at the emerald. Look how clean it is from behind. Look at the opal. It's double-sided, but it's equally as stunning, I think, to see that turquoise from the interior there. And I'm going to try something right now. These are not, again, I think we know this about stones in general, but I want to just remind you that even because this is an opaque stone, it doesn't mean it's exempt from the rule of the bigger carat weights go for more money. That is what happens. And when you get into a rarity like Sleeping Beauty is, you know the mine is closed, right? It's in Arizona. And we're talking about that mine where there are a lot of different turquoise mines in Arizona. I've been to all of them. They're incredible, I mean, right? And they just don't all produce the exact quality that Sleeping Beauty does. But of course, because of little yield, they've closed that mine. It's been closed for some time. Very difficult to actually get anything in turquoise anymore from anywhere. Even people who have it already mined in private collections don't want to give it up. They don't want to release it. So when you have a stone that is this rare, and to get it in this specialty color and size, that really is supposed to elevate the price tag. It's supposed to go way, way up because it's so limited and so unusual. Not this one. Take a look. We have just a moment here to get this out the door, and I really want to send it out and see if we have anybody thinking about this large turquoise. But first things first, you have to see it on the hand to understand and appreciate how gigantic this is. And it's not going to be $49.99. Instead, I have a different plan. I mean, see how there's something about that finer pave just completely wrapping. I mean, it's just so delicate and pretty. So if you think, uh-oh, gumball machine jewelry because it's 33 point, no, this is the most important turquoise I've had on the air. 6 years of showing you Sleeping Beauty variety. Here's the most important turquoise I've had on the air. And it's not going to be $49.99. And I'm going to do something wild because I want to see who's with us and give you a chance to save a bundle. We've been doing that. We've had last call, retiring pieces. We've had amazing markdowns on wheels, but it's time to get this one home. Not ask for $49 because I think that keeps everybody out. And you go, oh, I'll put it on the wish list. I'll wait 8 months. Maybe it'll come down $500. Maybe it'll be $4,500 at Christmas time. Nope. It's not going to be a time to wait because we're putting it on the auction block right here, right now, and I'm going to let you guys determine where it goes. But instead of starting at $4,000, which again, $45 on sale 6 months from now, that's a great idea. It's not going to be $4,000, and I mean, we just truly have a new phone system here. It's the first time I've been working with this phone system for all 21 years I've been doing it, so it was well overdue and obsolete at this point. So let's get acclimated to come into the future here, and or in modern times. I don't ask to go to the future at this point. Let's just get to modern times here. Let's just check it out, test the phone lines here, and not even do a 4,000. I mean, I want callers. Let's see if we can get like every line locked up at once here. Lots of bidders, lots of potential turquoise collectors here tonight. Not even $3,500 to open. And come on in. It's not too early to jump in and say, I'll start that off because I see the value. It's not $35,000, $3,000, or even $2,500 to start. The largest I have is sitting right here on my hand in the yellow now. Change it if you wish. Not going to be $2,500 at all. Look at this. Doesn't sit up too high. I mean, it's you know, that 13 carats is going to be a sizable cabochon cut. It's really complex to do prongs that are still going to be ample enough to hold that stone securely, but not be something that gets in the way or takes away from the design. It's not 25 to open. I have nobody on the lines. And I think we need to look at this for what it is. When I bring you a 4 carat, what are the prices you see? Right? We see $1,500, $1,600 for a 3 or 4 carat. When I have a 6 carat or above, they go over $2,000, usually closer to 25. When we get into, I've had a couple in the 8, 9 carat range, they go over $3,000. We're bringing you a 13 carat that right now, so far, is already less than 3. And I don't have a caller and we don't have a bidder, and that's what we're looking to do. So come on in, because those of you that crave and say, I want more auctions and I need to get that value, and I need to, if I'm going to splurge on something really unique and important, I got to get that real advantage and a value. You have it right now. It's not going to be $25,000 or $2,000, because here's what we're going to need is callers galore. And I still have nobody on the lines. Nobody who wants to get it started yet. Let's try something even different from $2,000, and I should be at $25,000 at my very least. But this is designed really to get those phone lines rocking, get everybody involved, get participation on those phone lines, hopefully get multiple bidders. That would be great. Not even $2,000 to start. We're going to help you. And oh my goodness, all I see, $49.99. It's a set price. There's no room to move. There's no nothing. This is it. Let's take a look. I'm going to do better than even $2,000. Come on in early. It's not going to be, and you know what? Forget about $100 increments or even $50 increments again in an interest to get a lot of people in and involved. We're going to need to do something absolutely wild. How about 19, 18, 17, 16? Send it on out right now. Let's go. $1,500 to start the auction. $1,500 with a $25 increment only, just to make sure everybody's got a chance to come on in and be a part of it. This is how we do it. There's the open at 15. Who do you have there, JT? We've got the open, and we're ready to rock and roll, because this is one we started low enough now where we really should have a lot of bidders. Yeah. Eileen at 15. I like it. It even has a little rhyme to it. Eileen, thanks for calling. Thank you so much. All right, so we have $1,500. We have one bidder. How about that? One bidder alone. Let me try it on again. I'm going to give you a measurement with it as well, so you can see the size overall, because it's going to be measured in a diameter, of course. You've got that large round presence to the stone, of course, that halo and diamond showing that off. So let's make sure you see what this is once and for all, because I have a feeling, and this is not good news for me here, but we have one bidder alone, nobody even verifying. Oh my, I may have gone down the wrong path here on this one. No business offering this at $1,500, but in an interest to get everybody in, it is proving to be a little bit, oh gosh, it's just, let's say it like it is. It's too low. It's too low for that ring. It's just too low for a 12 karat 95 when you have a mined out variety here, completely mined out of the ground. We're talking about mine closure, people that have them, if they got them 10 years ago, 12 years ago. If they're miners, then that's their job. Their livelihood is to trade and buy and sell stones. Well, they're not releasing it either. So where do you get it? There has been a supply and demand issue. And I know we think of the really rare stones like Paraíba. We think about fancy colored diamonds. We think about really rare, like let's say a cashmere ruby or a cashmere sapphire. Oftentimes when we think about supply and demand issues, we tend to go right to those really, really exotics. But you got to realize when you're dealing with this size of stone, this size, this color, this shape, we can't deny that either. We all know rounds always have a premium. Just because it's a cabochon doesn't mean that they didn't have to waste rough to do that. They still did. It's still a round cut. And can you believe this? I mean, honestly, I'm asking sincerely. Can you believe that on this Wednesday night, we only have one bidder at $1,500, and I'm going to go clock it? We have to, because there's only one bidder, and it's either, okay, lose a lot of money on the ring. Well, unless we get $49.99, we're losing a lot of money on the ring. So I think that it's safe to say there's going to be a loss here. But I have the option of sitting and dwelling and begging and pleading and waiting and spending even more on the airtime. So if the writing's on the wall and it's a one and done, or if you want to come in and say, not so fast, I would like to have the 13 karat in my own collection, this is the time you dial in right now, because I'm going to have to give it 2 minutes here. We have one bidder only who's seeing the value. And maybe if you were waiting for the 3,000, the 4,000 to come along because you thought, well, she is testing the phone line. She started awfully low. The increments are teeny tiny. I'll wait because it couldn't possibly sell under $3,000. Well, it's about to sell in 2 minutes. So we're going to give it a final call. And all you have to do is dial in. That's all. That's all you got to do. To be eligible to bid, all you have to do is pick up the phone and dial this phone number. That's it. And if you got $25 to add to the 15 here, then this could be, very well could be, your ring. Eileen was kind enough to start it off, but here we sit, same position we were. So let's get to it. A final 2 minutes. That's allowing everybody to get in here because you remember we have that delay to the broadcast, so 2 minutes usually does it. But it's still important to pick up the phone lines on the early end of that clock. Otherwise, it can be too late. So here we go. We're looking for, I can't believe I'm saying this, 1525 is what we're looking for here. Take a look, 2 minutes, and let's go. Did I remind you there's any gold you want? So if you are, because a lot of people like the turquoise and the white as well, and I can show you because we have that last turquoise in the white gold setting. So that would be a little bit more what it looks like. Do you see how even that color gets richer than what we saw there? That's important too. Do you see that? I mean, this is a really, really good stone, but look at the color difference. Look at the color. Do you see how it's so much more of that robin's egg blue as opposed to a lighter blue green when you have that $12.95? Important stone there. So 15. Oh my. And that again, white gold or rose gold's totally fine. We've got our final 90 seconds counting down. Thank you, Tony. So final countdown, looking for 1525. If anybody else wants to jump in and try to get a hold of this $12.95 for your very own. And remember, it's in the yellow now. You can change it. Here's that side profile, and then I got to show it on the hand one more time. There's that side profile. Look at those long, lean, tapered prongs as well. Approaching final minute countdown, so it is now time to not just dial, but dial frenetically now at this point if you want to get in. Don't let that pass you by because it's not like we can sit here and watch the show every day and don't worry, a week from now I'm going to have a larger or I'm going to have something else similar. That is just not the way this will shake out in turquoise. So our $1,500 bid so far, it's going to manage to be what looks like the winning bid here, but we've got 40 seconds to figure it all out. We are verifying. Let's see if we're verifying on this one. Last call, looking for 1525 or more. Power bids are welcome. I don't know why you would at this point, to be honest, but unless you really just, are feeling bad for the fact that we are going to go so far backwards on this ring here tonight. But here we go, 24 seconds remaining on the turquoise, the round, the stunner, the nearly 13 karat. Oh my, sometimes you just really, I don't know, I got to be a little more disciplined on where I start these auctions. I think that's all there is to it. So 15, my effort to get a lot of people has resulted in, well, it's not a lot of people. Are you verifying on this one? Do we have 1525? We got it. Yes, no? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Well done. And then here we go. I have the one diamond ring. That's the emerald cut I was telling you about. Let's get to this one here for you as well. There goes my own ring. I'm going to take off my thumb ring. I think it's distracting, right? Is it distracting? All right. Take a look at this. This is my 33-point emerald cut diamond. Isn't this pretty? It's a really unique style because we don't see a lot of emerald cut diamonds. White diamonds, emerald cut. And if we did, well, I had those earrings the other day. Remember, they were 1 carat each, so there was like that $10,000 price tag. Who would like an emerald cut diamond that's still given a nice variety? Rounds, tapered baguettes, lot to love about this ring, and yet it is going to be, well, 4585. It's a one only in white gold. That's not it, though. Look at the diamonds, and then look at what's happening on the inside. Just a really unique styling here. Do you see how there's that chevron band? It's a band within the band, essentially. And what this also does, this viewpoint shows you another ring. You can easily stack a ring right next to it. So if that is your diamond eternity band, look at how that's going to sit right there. So you can really see what that's all about, right? You can see how that's going to look in between. I mean, you can do that on one side, both sides. So maybe it's going to be that wedding set style. Maybe it's going to be the engagement ring, and then you've got to have the band that goes next to it. Well, this ring will allow for that as well. So what we'll do is this. It's one only. It's a big discount on it. 33 plus 15 in tapered baguettes. And then you also have the 44 points in the round brilliance. So really special look. Here's what it looks like on the hand though. And this is so important. Yet, despite that internal band, it's still gonna be something we're sizing for you. Look at the flash. This is why generally, if you're an emerald cut fan, you like it because it has an entirely different way that the light is able to flash towards your eye. And you're seeing it here with this ring. It's not gonna be, whoa, $28.99 started out. Watch. Do you see how there's a great slide right there? You can fit a band, Wonder Ring or otherwise, right next to it. You're good to go. People don't think about that with emerald cuts because emerald cuts are a popular engagement ring style with some out there. And then they don't realize when it's set like this, if that basket goes all the way down to the hand, when it's time to get married and the band you want to put next to it only sits here because that basket goes all the way down to the hand and then you don't have a flush fit. So this really was thought of very well because you can slide something right on next to it. So you've suddenly got your band or your ring guards right around it and it looks like it was all custom made, even if you get the band down the line. So here's what we'll do. Instead of even $28 or $2,000 or $19.99, come on in. There's that flash. Look at that. There's those rainbow lights you see all the way through. Who says an emerald cut doesn't have brilliance? It's just a different way. It's a different style of brilliance through the stone. And it's not $19.99 or $18.99 or $17 or $16 or $15 or even $1,499. Come on in. It's going to be better for you. And we're going to do it right now for $13.99 final low on that one there. If you would like to have an emerald cut diamond in your collection, or maybe it's going to be an alternative and you swap it out. Some days you wear this one, or it's a right hand ring, or what have you. Try the emerald cuts if you've been intrigued by them, because I think they will be instantly turning into a favorite for you. No doubt about it. All right, coming up, we are on our way. We've got so much to show you tonight, including the Chameleon, which is coming up in a 101 size. Looking forward to that. And it's that big discounted piece. So we'll just take a moment and just, pop that in for our top of the hour. Also have, okay, there's more. Oh, the Tanzanite, I wanted to show this to you before the top of the hour. And I just missed it because it just turned top of the hour. But I really want to share this with you. And then we'll welcome everybody who just tuned in, because this is something worthy of hopefully an audience that just also additionally tuned in, because this is one of those values. I kid you not. Welcome to the show. It's our big Wednesday night, and this is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Glad you're with us. We have 2 hours left tonight on this Wednesday. Get requests in if you have them. Let us know what you'd like to see. How can we help you? What can we do? What can we show you? Do you have anything you still are thinking about from our first hour? It may very well be here, so call me. But let's talk about a very important emerald cut. I wish that I had a bunch of these, and I know that if we did, we would still need more. The truth is, we are about to see one of our biggest and best values, but there is only one, so make no mistake about it. If you already love what you're seeing, you might want to dial in right here and now, because especially if you're collecting our blue wings and you have, let's say, the ovals are usually the first place to start, and then maybe you add a cushion. Then if you're lucky, you got an asher or a pear shape, or maybe even a trillion or a round. But the emerald cut still has this superstar status as far as the rare of the rare, that when given that really great saturation, boy, does it blow you away. It is a feast for the eyes. This is our 9 carat 76. So before we look at this as another emerald cut with some big diamonds, it's not another emerald cut with big diamonds. It's a emerald cut with our largest yellow diamonds we've ever put into one of these rings. Because sometimes we see that combination of the blue wing with the yellow diamonds, and we love it. It looks great. But there usually are 10 or 20 pointers on the sides. This one is such an enormous stone. This 9 carat 76 has, get this, a carat 17 of yellow diamonds. And if you're going, okay, let me do the math. There are only 2 diamonds. That's it. 2 diamonds. 2 of them. So you take that carat 17 and you realize, I got a carat, a half carat, but really closer to 60 points in each of my yellows. And they're each brilliant cut pear shapes. Take a look and call me early, because this is the one only and it's going to fly because of the value. It's 2152 is the number. It has a 976 we covered. It's got the 117 in the pear shaped yellow diamonds, which I'm going to show you, because that on its own would be something really important when you're talking about yellow diamonds. And we know this because we see yellow diamonds in rings all the time. But when you're talking about as an accent and they're almost 60 points, and you've got a 58, let's call, I mean, it's probably the case where, you know, one is a 58 pointer and one's probably like a 59, again, 117, right? So what matters is that the size is the same, meaning dimension, meaning the beautiful color, same, cutting, same, all of that. But this is a wild one because this will fly. And if you're wondering, why is she going so big and bold here at the top of the hour? There is a very good reason for it. And that is because you're all seeing it. I wouldn't ask that you regard this as the new going rate on a huge Tanzanite, especially an emerald cut. But if you've wanted one, like one, appreciate one, want to add the emerald cut to the collection, this is certainly the time to do it. I have not seen a value like this, and I have sold the vast majority of our blue wings in the almost 4 years that they've been here. And we have been so honored and privileged to bring them to you. But think about this at almost 10 carats. And those yellow diamonds are worth something. That is worth something. And I'm going to tell you right now that we're going to get really, really, really close to the lowest calculated per carat price we've ever had on the air. But that's really something where I just need you to look at this, because a lot of people tell you to ignore the mounting. There are places selling you Tanzanites where they're saying, just look at the per carat, ignore the mounting. There's no charge for the mounting. Well, really, is there no charge for the mounting? I mean, think about it. It must be a really insignificant mounting if we're just looking at it from the Tanzanite. And keep in mind, nobody's going to bring you the quality that we have because we are the leader. And that is just, again, just a fact. Nobody has the quality we have. It's nowhere else. So you've got a choice. You can spend more for lesser quality, or you can spend less to get the best. And I would say we're all going to want to go to that latter category. But here's why this one's so exciting. We're going to get you down to the lowest per carat or very near it in the stone overall, but it's got nearly 60-point yellow diamonds on the side and tons of gold. So I don't want anyone to think, there's a new price on Tanzanite. No, it's just happening right now on this one and only. And we need to make sure it goes. And this is what we do on Wednesdays. And we realize that a lot of you, you know, you might not have been with us since the weekend. So we're trying to make sure that you are well aware that we are here to really wow you throughout the week here in incredible jewelry. And it starts now. And yet, I'll tell you, this is not going to be what it used to be. Was $15,999. It's nowhere near that. Maybe you've been scouting. Maybe you have looked at this one, thought about it. Maybe it's been on the wish list for a while. This is go time, because right now, $16,000, it's not even close. And this will go. I told you, if I had 15 of them, I think we'd still need more. Let me try it on for you. First, we're going to show you the inside. That is really a cool undergallery. Takes the geometric. We already had the emerald cut, the pairs. Now we're giving it that geometric round circular cutout detailing behind your stone. Please, when you see it on, that's when you'll really start to see the color, the red flashes, all the beauty, the fact that these bigger diamonds are really bookending the ring entirely. So if you ever struggle with bigger rings doing this, where they go pink, and they go from side to side as you wear them, is such a pet peeve of mine. When I see women wearing jewelry and it's always like spinning. It's just, and I get it. Sometimes the knuckle's bigger, so the ring size has got to be bigger. But by the time it gets up here, it's like moving and floating. I'm going, oh my goodness, can I refer you to a jeweler who can size that for you or can help you? Because it really, and I know as a wearer, I think it's annoying, right? If your piece is too large and it's spinning. And sometimes the nature of a bigger stone is that it might do that. It might fall to one side or another, especially if you tend to day by day, your size shifts. All of our fingers shift a little bit based on, our body temperature and is it cold out and all that kind of stuff. So here's where it really anchors it, because those big yellow diamonds really act as bookends. We have nobody on the phone lines. Well, I'm going to get right to it, and we're going to just let the fighting begin. There's a lot of pay-per-view fights where you got to pay good money to watch a fight on TV on a Saturday night. You don't have to pay to watch this fight, but I'll tell you right now, if you want to win and be the absolute dominating winner here and have nobody else even come in second, you're dialing early just to see what I do. Because what if it is better than you imagined? What if it does go lower than 10 grand or 9 grand or 8 grand or $7,000? And what if you've seen it before and you're like, yeah, but on a sales show when the values were incredible, it was over $6,800. Well, no, it wasn't, first of all, but let's just say it was. You're going to go so much lower than that, and we're going to get down really, really within a couple of dollars of our lowest per carat that I've ever shown you on the air. And that's if we ignore the diamonds. You can't ignore those diamonds. They're too important. And I'll tell you right now, I think a jeweler should take it just for the diamonds, because there's no way you're buying 2 yellow diamonds that match like that, 2 pear shapes in a match, 60 points each, nearly. You're not buying those for the price I'm taking it to. The $976 right now, it's a bonus. It's like a freebie. It's an add-on. It's a, oh, go ahead and take it with it, right? This is not going to be $7,000 or $6,000 or $5,000, and it's not $49.99. And now would be a really good time to pick up the phone and dial in, because that's not normal. $49.99 should not be. $39.99, it should not be. Now let the fight begin, because there is going to be, anybody who knows Tanzanite, buy it for the collectability, buy it to save it, buy it to wear it, buy it to gift it. Buy it because it's that beautiful combination of the yellow diamonds with the purple and the blues and the red flashes. And it's not $39, which, let me just do some calculation for you right now. That price puts that per carat, if we ignore the yellow diamonds, to $409. Well, it's not $409, because guess what? It's not even $39.99. Here's your chance to pick it up. Best value I've seen on a blue wing emerald cut. The enormous diamonds make it worth the price of admission alone. If the Tanzanite was not there, we have one only. Call me early. This is about as dirt cheap as you're going to get a Tanzanite. It's that simple. This is as dirt cheap as they get. You don't get a better price. You don't get yellow diamonds to boot. This is important material. It is the best out there, and it's not $39.99. I would call now. We're going to give it 30 seconds. It will be gone. There are going to be a lot of people on this one. You know it. That's how it works when we price these just too low. When they go this far down below where they ever should be, you know there's too many smart shoppers out there. Too many that have been waiting for the perfect Tanzanite deal. It's not even $38.99. Come on in. We're making it $3,888 to the very first caller for our 9-carat plus, or almost 10, with those enormous yellow diamonds beside it. And that is for one caller in the world. Take it if you love it. $38.88. That's it. How about that for a deal, which puts it at, because I'm going to do the calculation, this is if the yellow diamonds are free, which obviously those are not yellow diamonds that should ever be free, because they are truly, if we were downtown right now, they would be about $6,500 a piece. There's $13,000 of yellow diamonds wholesale, but keep this in mind, the per carat right now is $398 a carat for an emerald cut. In the best quality, not some mediocre, not just better than okay. We're talking about the literal best in Tanzanite the world over. All right, that's here if you want it. I'm wrong. I thought that'd go. $38.88, but a lot of pieces tonight have been going after the fact. So we'll just settle in here, and first caller will take it. And if you are just stunned by the value, go ahead and call us. You might be the first one to take it. Take it quickly. We've got more wheels on the way. I've got a yellow diamond pendant, because I never get yellow diamond pendants to go with all the rings. Well, tonight is the night. We've got this one. I have had this for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and I have not shown it to you, because the quality of the diamond is such that this is our, it's our $89.99 piece. I'm going to do something really crazy for you, so stick around. Do you need a yellow diamond pendant to go with your favorite yellow diamond ring? Or do you just, I talked to a lot of you today in emails and messengers this morning that said, I like pendants. I want to see pendants. I want to see more pendants. And then look what's here today. So that's coming up for you. Also, here's a quick blowout. You know how we have big pink diamond rings every so often? And do you see how they've dwindled? We haven't been bringing them at all. Well, how about 2 in 1? How about a twofer? How about 2 big pink diamonds in one fabulous ring? 6481 is your item number. Look at this, one of a kind. I got one of a kinds throughout the show, so come on in early. This is as it is. First, we're going to start with 6481, which is 18-carat two-tone gold, rose and white. It's a bypass style, no doubt, but it's like having 2 pave domes that come together here, finished on the inside, remembering that that's all 18K. Then you get 29 points in pear shapes. That means each pear shape is really close to 15 points each. 29 points additional in pink diamond halos, and then 2 full carats in white diamonds at the base of the ring in 18-karat gold. I told you when I started the show about 72 minutes ago now, I told you that this would be a different type of Wednesday. I told you that we would take a lot of pieces that have existed here, instead of just showing you brand new, brand new, brand new. We would take a lot of bigger important pieces that we have one onlys of, and we would discount it. It's like we're putting the museum on sale tonight. This is one of those prime examples. The last Tanzanite, great example of that. This ring, great example of that, because there are 2 pink diamonds here that are rock stars. You are getting nearly $260 in diamond weight with 2 of the most important. Think about what we asked for a 15-point pink diamond. I've got them in our inventory. They're $4,500. You put 2 together, that's $9,000, $9,000. That's the centerpiece. What about adding 2 carats in white diamonds? What about adding 29 points in side diamonds? Watch this discount, but get ready, because there's only one. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Always do that before we even price it, so that you know full well be on the phone lines early so you're ready to go. That is a wild ring, isn't it? Almost like a paisley type of pattern. The way these two pieces come together and kind of nest within each other, that's the true bypass styling. And it's not going to be the $8,009. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen $89.99 on bags tonight that have not stuck with that price tag already, and we're just getting started. So here's what I'm going to do, and stick around. That yellow diamond's coming up at the bottom of the hour. That pendant will not be long, 15 more minutes, so don't go to sleep on me. And then we've got that big Tanzanite, got a new Tanzanite, and a 3-stone diamond ring, and the list goes on and on and on. But right now, JT, did you have a question? A what? I didn't mention one tonight. I've had one, a trillion Tanzanite. Not tonight, I haven't. I haven't mentioned one. I don't have one, but we can bring one out from the vault if you'd like. Do you want to see a 6-carat trillion? There's a really good 7-carat trillion. Actually, I think that one's sold. We can find one for you. Yeah. I'm going to do something a little crazy here and just get this one out of the door. $89.99. That price tag I talked about, I know we've been talking about a lot. A lot of my pieces are $8,999. I'm not going to stick with it, so that's where we're just going to, move some pieces tonight. Just spend this next couple of hours just trying to move some great pieces and get them out of here. But instead of even $89.99, I got to do better than that because you guys are really, 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 really demanding of the values. And good news, me too. Me too. And when I see something that's maybe going up a little or hasn't come down enough to get it out the door, well, I'm going to reduce it. And we just, bottom line, need to move jewelry. That's what we need to do. Let me just be real with you guys. We need to move some jewelry. Got to move something. So I'm picking out, I've already hand selected all of the best in discounts. We'll have all different price varieties, but this is the piece to own. And in 18-karat solid gold, when you get rose and you get white and you get 2 incredible pink diamonds that are all natural. We're not like everyone else selling those treated stones that have been all kinds of treatments to help them look pink when they had no natural pink color to begin with. This is your chance to own it for a lot less. And all we got to do is send it out, and I'm just wondering how low I'm going to need to go. I feel like this is one big limbo contest for 3 hours. And boy, if you just really, let's go, before I fall, let's go. It's like, how low can she go? Anybody ever limboed before? Do you remember like where you go underneath the pole? I know you have, Joanne. You look like a flexible gal, right? You've limboed before. Just short. Well, that helps too. The shorter you are, I imagine that'd be easier, right? That'd be easier. There you go. See? Let's go crazy. And we're short on time. So let's just make sure it's easy. $2,499. Do it, sell it, gone, right? $24.99 and it'll be done. It'll be done. It'll be gone because 15-point pink diamonds on either side, big old centers like that, that's not $24.99 on their own. So last call, 60 seconds on that one. Are we bringing out a Tanzanite or is that a no? Okay, so we're working on that, guys. We're working on the trillion for that request. So we will bring out something hopefully in the 6-carat trillion neighborhood for you. So for that caller, I'm not sure who it was, but we're working on that, so you know. And $24.99 on this one. 18K, 2-tone gold, lots of big pink diamond weight there, and get requests in. Shall I show you the chameleon? I don't want to scare everybody away here, but we got a very large chameleon that is my best price I've ever had, and I've sold almost every chameleon we've had here. It's been a number of them. Never thought I would be as privileged to show you more than one in a lifetime. Had a lot of them, but I'll tell you, if you need the big one, 70 points is big, 80 points is big. I think that is the most electrifying of all of our chameleons we've ever had. GIA cert, did you see that color? That color is special. And then of course it changes color, thank you. All right, let's go. Next up, we're on our way. Won't even wait the 15 seconds. I gotta show you that chameleon. And then get ready, we got plenty of affordable, including that yellow diamond. I'm gonna bring it out in about 13 minutes. Because it's been here for days and days and days. And it's time to make sure it goes. But here's $79.34. So to sum it up, and I know everyone's different. That's what makes us beautiful, right? Is we're all different. We all have different, what you like and what I like might be very different. But from a standpoint of collectability in a chameleon diamond where you have 2 colors in one, if you're going, oh, there's a nice fancy diamond, I'm trying to really, I'm working with GI right now. We're trying to figure out a more important way. Now that we've been able to celebrate these stones here at TVON, I don't know where else you buy them. I mean, if you've ever seen one, please tell me because I'd love to do some comparison. But I don't know where else you buy a chameleon diamond. I know we have places you can go to see them in a museum, but that requires a lot of flying, a lot of room accommodations. You're going to need some good lodging. You're going to need a big, probably a 2-week period off work. You're going to need a lot of time to go look at one. I say if we do this right, we can get you to own one for a lifetime. Have the GIA cert. This is a 101. So you're not just getting any chameleon diamond. And yes, like any fancy colored diamond, it would be a big deal at 10 points, 15 points, 20 points, 30 points, 40 points, 50. We usually see them top out around 60. This new batch we've received has been really, truly, it's better pricing we've ever seen. You know that already from watching the past, but this is that color that is very, very unique because it's actually going to be the brighter of all stones. Take a look. It's a 101. I'm going to show you also the cert because that's important. And this is not just a 101 chameleon. It's got a lot going on beside it, like 3 halos of diamonds. But I just like that you can just sit back on your couch at home and on a random Wednesday at the end of August, you can turn on your television and you can watch one of the rarest stones on planet Earth just spin right in front of you with not just a chance to gawk over it, but actually to own it if you wanted to. And you get a 125 yellow diamond weight and 60 points in white. So 185 is your accessory diamond weight. That's 286 overall. And it is, well, certified as they always are. Take a look at this here. I can say here. Fancy deep brown, green, yellow, SI2, but there is no visible inclusions that you're going to see. This is if you magnified it. So front and back of your stone, and then you've got chameleons. This stone changes when temporarily heated or left in darkness for a period of time. It's known as a chameleon. Strong yellow fluorescence. So you've got a really important gem here. Just want to bring it on out because it's simply the best value I've had. I've only had a handful ever that have been over 1 carat. They are all sold. They're gone. Anything that's been on the air in a 1 carat size has found its home. I know there have been a number of you that have missed out on those stones. It's one of those classic cases of far more collectors than we have stones to go around. And yet, here's our one and only in the 14 karat two-tone gold. I want to show you though because it's the overall size of the ring. That also is a real treat here because it's a definite, most of our chameleons are really teeny little rings. I mean, they'll have a 50 pointer with a little band that is, a pretty small size. That is not the case here. This is a major, major ring overall. That's how you get to that, incredible, 2 karat 86 diamond weight. But you also have one only here, and we have got a $45,127 price tag. Going to make it a lot more affordable than that. I've been raving about this since we came on the air. That is because out of all those 1 carats that have already found their homes, we've never had one priced in this way. So it is a really good time to dial in and get it right away, right here, right now, because that ring is going to be simply my best value. And those of you, listen, I think that at this point, a lot of you are just waiting for the right ring. You've seen them, you know them, you've either decided they're fun to look at or I need to have one in my life. This is the way to get it. And like any diamond, when a 1 carat white diamond comes around, they go up exponentially in price because they hit that 1 carat size. Certainly that happens to a higher degree when you get a yellow diamond, a fancy color. This is 2 fancy colors in one. So it changes based on the temperature. It'll go from a different color, one fancy color to another, and then it'll go back and forth. So it really is, it's like the ultimate in color changing stones. You've got the ultimate in rarity. It's not $45,000. I'm gonna blow it out right now. This is a first caller scenario. I think those of you that have followed these stones, that know they're here, you wait for that one opportunity to pounce when you see us go far too low on a ring. That's what we're doing right now because it's not even half of this price, which is, really $22,500, $600. It's not gonna be. It's not even $20,000 or $15,000. And we would really struggle at this point to get you a fancy green diamond. I can't honestly say if that was a green diamond on its own, would it be $15,000 with a 1 carat plus size? No. 14, 13, 12, 11? No, it's not. I'm going to make this $9,999, and that will go to one caller here tonight in the certified material, of course. It's one of the most higher clarity SI2s you will see. And not a double, triple halo, yellow and then white and then yellow diamonds all around it, which really show you then essentially 3 different colors of diamonds. Well, really 4, because your center stone is really changing. And it has what the cert described, again, from a yellow, green, neon color to a more orangey yellow. That is impressive. And it's just heating. When it heats up to a higher level, that's when you see the change. And then when it cools back down to room temp, that's when you would see it in the color here, back where you see it here on camera. So really cool stone, $99.99 gets it to you, and let's get something affordable for you. Yellow diamond coming up. We got the yellow diamond pendant on the way. Have a really cool pair of diamond earrings for you as well, and our large color change sphere also, the museum stone. It's my last one left, but it came out, it's not been here nearly as long because it came out later in our collection because we had initially had this set aside for the museums. We oftentimes, as you well know, is a lot of our different stones that are set aside from the get-go, they get loaned out to museums. So over time, eventually when we see that demand still really pent up for certain stones, we bring it out. So that's going to be coming up. All right, let's talk about a diamond pendant on the way. Then we've got some diamond earrings that are almost like a little feather, take on a feather design, but a little more conservative than a true like bohemian feather design. Let's get to it. All right, coming up, we are on our way. Museum Sphere is here as well. Let us know, guys, if you want that chameleon. And then here is the pendant that I wanted to share with you now. It is the one that has a ring, started it all. The ring to match, but you don't need to have the ring to appreciate this pendant, which has a full carat 55 in diamonds. Yeah, that is really good, but it's solid. It's those bigger stones put together so well, so you can see that it's just this oval design, which if you look at the center, they're all the really large diamonds in the center, and then they have that trail around them. Then your bail with diamonds that graduate in size. I'm going to test the phone lines here because we kind of look like maybe they're not working. So again, when you transition for the first time in 20 some years, these phone systems have been in order for over 20 years. So we want to make sure they're working here. So this is a perfect time to do it. And 2316 is the ad number. You've seen this all, and you guys know this ring, right? Or the pendant rather. You know the ring. The ring had actually lesser diamond weight, and then the pendant comes out, make it with even bigger stones individually, so it's 155 in that diamond weight in white, yellow, or rose gold, and yet all you're going to do right now to the $29.99 price tag, take it down. We got to check and see if our phones are working, okay? We're going to do that right now, and I can give you a value since we can't just like, you know, technically sit back and say, hey, just call us. Let me give you the value that's going to make it work, okay? Let's see if they're working. Just had a call and it dropped, So let's see. We'll find out by way of value. It's not $29, it's not $19.99, and it's not even $15.55, which is $1,000 a carat. We're going to send it out right now. The pendant, you can wear this every day. I think a lot of us say, because I've heard a lot of you say it to me, you go, well, if you ever get like a 5-carat solitaire diamond, I'll take it. But then the 5-carat solitaire would be a little crazy, right? 5-carat solitaire would be a little bit more pricey than what we're used to spending. Here's where you get that look, but all put together with bigger diamonds individually, so it gives you the look of that single solitaire, but without the price tag, because not a lot of people are going to go around, you know, buying up 5-carat oval diamonds. Take a look. This is how you do it. $15.55, it's not. $14.99, it's not. Let me show it to you a couple of ways here. Show you all the looks so you can see the measurement. Wear it every day. Don't put this on a shelf and say, I'm going to wear it when I dress up. Nobody's dressing up anymore, right? I mean, how many times have we heard it? Like nobody's, like you're going to go to that gala and it's going to be like on the invitation, it's going to say like PJ attire only, not as in private jet attire, but like pajamas. And it's like black tie no more, right? Unless you're going to the J-Lo wedding, which is, well, I think they're on wedding 2 of 16 now. So I think we're good. We're done for a little while on weddings. So, you know, whatever it is you're wearing, this is something to just enjoy. Take a look. There's a full inch top to bottom, right? A really good look. We'll show it to you on the neckline as well. And then $14.99, still not getting the job done. So how about even better? Even better. White, yellow, rose gold, not even $14.99. Send it on out. We'll make it $1,399 for a carat 55 in the VS diamond. Stacked from top to bottom there in that great oval shape that you have. So it is ready to go. White, yellow, or rose gold, you decide. But $1,399. Enjoy. Let's go back to our wheel. We'll give it 60 seconds here, and we'll see if anybody wants that last pendant there. Look at that. Stunning. Bigger diamonds, right? You have really 6 here through the middle. You see where one stops in the other ends, but then there are diamonds between them, just so expertly placed. They have got such a real kind of puzzle piece design here of round brilliant diamonds so that it is completely consistent in the diamond weight from top to bottom, side to side. All right, next up, we're on our way. We got wheels galore. We got the big yellow diamond piece coming up. We got the spine coming your way. It's our largest one, totally collectible. I can't believe it's our very last one too. That's sad. We don't have any more. We can't get any more. So we'll bring that out for you. Plus, we've got the triple diamond ring. Here's the 3 stone, but a little more lavish than what we did before. That's nice too. It really looks good with the pendant too. So you might want to consider the pendant and that ring to go with it. Great classics there for you. And then a brand new Tanzanite pendant is also here in a round. So we'll see that for you as well. All right, let us know and request too if you have them. So $13.99. I can't confirm that our phones are working yet. So here's what we're going to do. I've got the big sphinx coming out. We got the diamond earrings. We got the biggest emerald we have now. The 633 is gone. Just want to flash it. The 596 is here. So if you are sad that you missed the 633, some of you did. I told you I'd bring out my largest. Here it is. This is the 5 carat 96. So just shy of 6 carats in size. Just want to let you know it's here because a lot of you missed out. I got my whole weekend, which is Monday and Tuesday, was filled with questions about that big emerald. So there's the 596 we have for you, 75, 78. All right, we're just about 1 minute away from the yellow diamond pendant, and it's the most important yellow diamond I have here. So that's why it was a little bit pricey to start. We're going to hang out and give you a really cool opportunity on this pendant coming up. So that'll be coming up in about 1 minute. Just want to share this is also a 2 carat 27 diamond weight. It's been here before. I know it was on hold. It was released. So I just wanted to bring it on back because I know there were some of you that missed out on the 633, but also the 596 here. So 75, 78. And that's our big oval. And then you can see it's really done with this huge dome style of diamond weight all the way top to bottom, side to side. So as you wear it, there is not a point in which you don't have a diamond coverage here. It's really complete and so well done. And look at that color from a distance away. It looks so good. Glowing beyond. Let's get to our yellow diamond. That's here. I just want to let you know because if you've been waiting or missing out, JT, we never found a 6 carat trillion, did we? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so do we have anything similar? 7 carats gone? Yeah, did they want to see it? No? All right. All right, coming up, well, we got Tanzanite still here. We still have the 9 carat from earlier as well. Let's get to it. I'm going to bring out the yellow diamond pendant. It's been a while. I have been given this piece for pretty much my last 18 shows here, okay? So there was a primary reason I didn't bring it out because it was $89.99. Couldn't budge from that price. If you're wondering why a 1 carat yellow diamond would be $9,000 when usually they're $4,000 or $5,000, well, the price has gone up, but also nobody wants to hear about that. You don't care. You don't care. You want to pay less than you've ever paid before. That's why you tune in here. And I will say I'm right there on board with you. It's a tough pill to swallow, even when we got to do it in every industry out there worldwide, you know, everywhere. It's a tough pill to swallow to have to pay more. So here's my solution. I'm just going to wow you right now. I have had this pendant for probably about, 18 shows, which puts it at about the 3.5 week mark for me, okay? So what I'm gonna do is show you 4710. And I'm gonna we're gonna try something. It's a really important yellow diamond. They're not always in pendants. And why does it matter, pendant versus ring? Well, we look at it this way. There's a pendant here. So that's usually something we don't see as close up as something you wear on your hand. A ring, we can examine it, we can get real close, we can scrutinize it every day. I feel like a pendant, and our designers feel the same, has to be a really, really, really good yellow diamond because everyone's seeing it from a distance away, further away than you would a ring. Like that's really something where it's kind of the focal point too. It's the first thing people see in your jewelry when they look at you, when you make eye contact. The pendant is right there in the line of sight. So we really wanted a yellow diamond to be a real screaming stone, really bright, really bold, very energetic cut. So we've brought to you this cushion cut. It matches so many different rings, primarily the ring that I purchased from my mom. A lot of us know that ring because a lot of you own it now at this point. We have brought it out again and again and again. It's really meant to match that design, but the truth is if you have any halo, double halo, it works with your ring as well. We're gonna bring out 4710. Come on in early. Never see these in pendants. Really, we stop out usually at rings here on the bigger stones. I have an $89.99 price tag. It's been that way for 3 good solid weeks, and I want to bring it out for a lot less here because we still have to see if those phones are working, and I don't know how else to do it. So let's just make sure. You got a chance to pick up a real winner, a 101 VS yellow diamond that is just perfection in the cutting. It's a cushion cut. It's a rectangular cushion cut. It has that VS level to it. It also has, though, much like what we saw around the Chameleon, it's got rows and rows and rows. That's 3 different halos and diamonds. Yellow, then white, then yellow. Then, total weight there, 46 points in the yellow diamonds. 82 points in the white diamonds. You see how much bigger the row is in the white diamonds in the middle? So to get everything together, 82, 46, and the 101. That means your total diamond weight is 229 in the pendant, and it looks good. And it's $89.99, has been for 3.5 weeks. Well, They didn't budge. I said, sorry, that's the price. But I am tasked with a big assignment tonight. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to do something crazy. Let's blow it out. Let's do something wild. Let's help you. Let's get the piece that's going to be, you put it on every day on your favorite chain, whether it's a single chain, diamonds by the yard, whatever you got. You put it on your neckline. You look at it like this. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. I think it really walks that line of not too small, not too large, really looks good. How about this? 1 inch top to bottom. I think most importantly though, how's it going to look on your neckline? How's it going to look? What's it going to be about? Do we want to go $89.99? Is that going to get the job done? We got someone talking about it already. Here's what it looks like from a distance. So imagine that on your favorite chain. Imagine that gleaming and glowing and the beauty. I don't show you this it's not a great reference point for the colors and the sparkle. This is just a random camera we set up one day because I wanted to show you things on the neckline and the ear. And I used the one camera we had sitting around in a back room to show that to you because I felt it was important. So I used the same shot to show you a pendant or an earring. And I just want you to see the size, the scale. How does 1 inch look on a body? That's what I wanted you to see. So again, what we're looking at is a really important diamond weight. Let's go back up close, show you what we can do on 229 in diamonds, and I need to do something to get these phone lines to hopefully ring. Hopefully they will. Let's find out if putting it on the auction block, hey, it worked on the turquoise. We gave away a turquoise. We lost, what was it, $3,500 on a turquoise earlier? Backwards. We went backwards. Well, on this one, it's a little higher stakes here with a $9,000 yellow diamond pendant. Goes with all the yellow. I mean, I know you have a yellow diamond ring from us. If you've been watching for a month, a year, a 6-year span, you have a yellow diamond most likely in a ring. Whether it's a half carat, a 1 carat, maybe you got one of our 2 carats or 3 or 4s. Well, this is the chance to get something to go with it. I'm going to put it on the auction block because it's the only way to get around $89.99. Otherwise, I got to say $89.99, 60 seconds. We're going to try blowing it out. And I'm not talking about, there's a reason this is $9,000. Look at the finishing, the solid gold, the beautiful center stone that is as brilliant and pristine a color as you can get in yellow diamonds. And it's not going to be $8,000 or $7,000. I need callers. We can't do $6,000 or $5,000 or $4,000, which is where any diamond like this would at a minimum start. I mean, you know that. You've watched the shows before. Unless it's your very first time. If it's your first time watching, well, there you go. Can't do any better than that on a 1 carat stone. And we make yellow diamonds more affordable than any place on the planet. But I can't do $4,000 because that ain't getting nothing going. So let's try something different. $4,000, $3,500. How about we make it a statement? I'll start at $3,000 on a 101 stone. With all those different halos, the yellow diamonds right next door to that center stone allow it to look. You look like you're investing into a 4 carat yellow diamond because if it was that size, top to bottom, including the halo, you'd be looking at a 3.5, 4 carat. We don't have $3,000. Okay. The increments are going to be, it's going to be a $20 bill. Okay, Tone? $20. Okay. I mean, this is where we got to climb the big mountain here. I was going to call it a hill, but no, it's a mountain. It's Everest. We're going to climb it together, and we're going to make this really easy for you. I'm going to just go ahead and give it 60 seconds at $3,000 to open. Remember, it's a $20 increment. It doesn't matter if you're the first caller. If you're the first bidder and the only bidder, well, that's all that matters. So here's what I want to do. $3,000. We've got 55 seconds now on the clock. We're verifying somebody. Not sure if they're on this one or something else, but they're on the lines. So that's good news. And we have a really special 229 total diamond weight. But again, if that was all 1 point diamonds, great. It's not. It's a 101 center. It's not a white diamond. It's a fancy yellow. There are so many differences here between what we normally would see at a 1 carat white diamond, $6,000, versus a yellow diamond that has this kind of look to it, this kind of quality. And would you believe this? 20 seconds left, no open, $3,000, and we got trouble. There is trouble in paradise here. Let me just say this really quickly. I'm going to keep the pendant with me, and I'm going to say this. I have no open at all. Now, Virginia, are you thinking about this one? It's a maybe? No, not on this one. All right, so I can't even tell who's on the phone. Can't tell. But I'll tell you this. We're going to make this happen. We're going to find a way. That's my philosophy, find a way. And this means if you are always going, I want all the pieces in the world, I just can't do it. This is what it requires to get these pieces out the door on a Wednesday night. We're going to give you an opportunity you've never seen before. There's no 1 carat diamond in our inventory. No one, not even the white diamonds, not a yellow diamond, not a green diamond, not a blue diamond, not a nothing, not a fawn diamond, not a brown diamond, nothing that goes for $3,000 for a 1 carat plus stone. It's about to go lower just because I got to stay believing. I got to believe that there is somebody out there that says if that value was just a little better, I'd be calling in and taking advantage of it. Because we got to do something, okay? So instead of $3,000, I'm going to start at $29,000 because that might just be the extra movement that just gets it done. Or we could start $28,000, or we could start $27,000. Maybe we have to start at $2,600 for the 1 carat 01 by itself. Should not be that price, but I got nobody. So here's what I'm going to do, and I will give it 60 seconds, and we'll see what happens. And I would call right now because you know how important it is to be that first caller because sometimes it's a one and done. Here's what I would ask for you to do if you love a yellow diamond right now. Think about everyone you've seen on the show. Okay, think about just one you've seen on the show. You've never seen a 101 in a pendant this quality. It's about quality. There's a reason it was $9,000 for the last 3 weeks and should not budge from there because of the quality of that center. And I have nobody at 26. Okay, so we're going to go $2,500. We're going to make it $25 to start, and we're going to still leave the increments tiny, $20 increments, and we're going to get going. It's going to be 60 seconds to get this one started. You have a running head start right now if you're frantically, furiously dialing in. All you have to do is call that number. It's 626-626-8700. That's all you got to do. And if you've never shopped here before, you just found your new business. Because if you were to put that, I don't know, on an online boutique tomorrow and you told somebody you could have a 1 carat natural fancy yellow diamond and it's $2,500, sell them just the stone. They're going to love it. This is something that really should be thousands of times more money. And it's not. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to run the 60-second clock. I'm going to show you the pendant again. It is on its way to somebody. We just don't know who. So that's why we run the clock. 60 seconds. Let's go. Let's get it going. Do you have any questions? Yes. Verifying? Do me a favor. If we have anybody verifying, will we do let's do a little extra verification process here because we got some wonky things going on. So how about this? Final 50 seconds. Let's see if anybody wants to for sure get it going here. At $2,500, 40 seconds left, and it's time to dial. It's now time. If there ever was a time to pick up that phone and dial into TVON and make something your own, it is right here, right now, $2,500 with 30 seconds left to get this one going. Here we go, last call. Okay, final chance right now. And no, I don't read it because Savorites won't be $9.99, unfortunately. I can't do a Savorite like that for $9.99. So no, I don't have a Savorite. We can find you a Savorite, but not in that mounting for $9.99. Okay, so Rita got that helped out, hopefully. And then, sure, okay. Yeah, and Rita, it is the exact same mounting. Yeah, it's the mounting that you saw with the Tanzanite, same mounting. All right, 25, do you have it? Oh, who do you have there? JT, I think it's going to be done. Carla, where's she going from? We don't know yet, but it's sold. Congratulations, that's gone. No clock, no challengers. Go, Carla. That's done, gone. Congratulations. Enjoy it. Next up, we're going to wow you with a diamond ring here. We've got a 3-stone diamond ring. We have about 19 minutes till the top of next hour. Yes. Where? Iowa? You sure about that? Are you confident about that? Okay. It doesn't sound very confident. If Carla's screaming at me right now going, I'm in Indiana, or something like that. Carla from maybe Iowa. All right, so here we go. Thank you, Carla. Enjoy. 3946 is the item number here. This one is a new one. And let's introduce you to 46 points in middle diamonds. That means the center's there across the way. 54 points in, oh yeah, halos. And you probably did the math there. You're going, wait a minute, that seems to be a carat total weight. You're right. 1 carat, triple 3-stone style here. We're talking about the halos as well. And we are looking, it's a different kind of triple halo. We saw a triple halo around the last pendant. This is just a halo separated around each and every one of your diamonds. So it's a really easy fit. It's a really low to the profile kind of ring to wear. This is the style. We were talking about this, and so many of you said this the other day when I had a 3-stone ring, and it was just 3 diamonds bezel set, and you said, well, it doesn't look that big. And you're right, because if you don't add a lot to it or to the size, they don't always give you that big of a presence on the hand. So what we've done is come up with that same 3-stone look, but then add the halos to each individual diamond that is a bezel set, and then they're all the way across the hand side to side. So what that does is give you a little more pow and a little more wow and a little more just really elegance to it, and something that's still wearable, because we like to wear these every day. It's the 3-stone style, which means the past, present, future is what De Beers has told us we have to consider our 3 stones. But of course, any meaning to you at all, or if you just go, it's a pretty ring and I like it. That's what you really, all you need to qualify the piece that you really need to own is when you have that reaction where you love the piece. You just love it for what it is. You enjoy it. You like looking at it. It's a classic too, because we do the 5-stone band, but that still doesn't have the width, right? It's a very thin band. And if you're like me and you just enjoy a bigger piece of jewelry overall, these are the types of styles that keep it affordable, keep it classic. And it's actually 46 points in the diamonds, in the centers, and then the 54. So yeah, total of your beautiful look here, and that's really, really nice to be able to get that exact even 1 carat in yellow, which I like that we're showing that to you now, or the rose gold or the white gold. And here's how it's finished on the inside all the way around. It's our 3-stone style, but everything is really wearable about it because the micro prongs on the halos are just on the outside. There's no real sharp feel to those. You've got the center stones all bezel set, so there's a real nice, smooth, sleek nature about that. And there's only just 3 available. It's the first thing I've had all night besides the cross ring that has a little bit of quantity. So I'm going to take advantage of this, and we'll give you a much better value than right here. This is where it started. This is the ring, and here is the price tag tonight, $2,999. Well, I'm not going to do that because we got special circumstances here, and we're going to help you out right now, and we will wow you right away with a value that cannot be topped. And this is a lot to love. And remember, there's always something special about VS diamonds, right? These are all VS diamonds. Even the center stones, which you have here, that are larger, that's going to be your VS diamond. We know what happens when you get a really large VS diamond, especially in a round brilliant, how pricey they become. Look at this on the hand. Side to side. It's leaving no band revealed. If that were a smaller ring, if that were a more typical scale and size, you would see it end right about here and here. And then you would see all this band on the sides. Because we used those much bigger stones across the way, it's going side to side across your hand. Lovely for that. And it's not even $29.99. We're going to get them out the door. 3 to go around for everybody. Just choose your gold color. I do want to point out that when you have that yellow gold on the hand, you still don't see a lot of the gold. It's not really about the gold, it's about the diamonds. But we still invite you to choose your favorite, whatever you typically wear, however you prefer your white diamond set, that's what you're gonna choose in your size, and it's not $29.99. Okay, we're going to just wow you here. I gotta do something special. We're gonna get you a great value. That is tonight's price. There is nothing, and the auctions aren't getting a lot of action, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'll just price it, and we'll get it out the door. Anybody who'd like one of the, again, 1, 2, and 3, that's all we have. And when they're gone, and all the stones, again, we have them set aside. Yellow gold's ready to go. The other 2 waiting to be set however you want them set. But it's not even $3,000 to get you the ring that is your new wearable. You know what I suggest too? When you're wearing a ring over here on the left ring finger, something where if you want to wear white diamonds on the right hand, this is that great right hand style. It's really designed for that, right? That's really that commemorative piece. This left hand usually says union, then the other piece can be more of a commemorative piece. These have been really popular for anniversary celebration rings as well, because you're honoring the whole 3-stone really tends to be past, present, and future. So that, you know, recollecting on the past, always remaining in the present and enjoying the present moment, and then looking positively and forward to the future is really, you know, I think that can apply to a lot of people, whether we're talking about a union or whether we're talking about, again, just the journey of life in general, and just having those abilities to, you know, really kind of all the appreciation of where we came from and what we've been through, that present moment, and then looking towards the future. I think that it's funny how, and maybe I'm the crazy person that thinks that jewelry is symbolic. At this point in my life, I don't have a piece of jewelry that I either am gifted or purchased that is not symbolic in some way. And that's what I wear every day, are those symbolic pieces. 99% I'm not wearing anymore, but it's the pieces that are symbolic, that are really just, they mean something to me. And I don't really care what anyone else thinks about it. It's great to get a compliment or for someone to say, I like your ring, but it's really about those millions of times I look down at my hand, see my jewelry, and think to those meanings and those different types of sentiments that are built into jewelry. And this is that idea for sure. So I think it's just a great reminder to really, again, symbolism is important, I think, for a lot of us in our jewelry. And this is really just that. I'll make it really easy for you to afford as well. We're going to try something wild. I'm going to make it $1,999, but I'm only leaving it there for about 10 seconds. Because the truth is, I got to go lower. And I know I got to go lower if I'm going to get 3 out the door. And we're going to go for the clean sweep. We're going to sell them all. And it's not going to be $19.99 for that reason. This is your moment. And gifting, I'll tell you, our gentlemen out there, gifting. I think our ladies out there, you want to gift yourself. I mean, that's what the whole industry is telling us to do. It used to be about all the ads were on sporting events, and it was geared toward guys buying diamonds for women. You know what? That's out the door. Now every ad you see is about women buying jewelry for themselves, treating and honoring yourself and your accomplishments and not waiting around for someone else to buy your jewelry for you. And I got to tell you, with these prices, this is how we make it happen. 19, 18, 17. 1 gone, 2 left. Should we keep going? Don't charge them yet. Here's what I would ask. Just make sure you tell them it's going lower than they even anticipated. We're going to really wow you right now. $1,799. I'm not stopping there. Call me early. We have 1 gone and 2 left right here, right now. This is not going to last. I got some real grand ideas of what we can do here to make sure that this ring disappears. And I'm talking 2 left only. So it is time to dial. If you haven't dialed already, come on in, because we got a couple of people. The lines are starting to get busy here. And that's because you guys can tell. By the sound of my voice, you know we're doing something absolutely wild. I've already hurt my vocal cords tonight. I can't believe it. I've been screaming and yelling up here. Tell you what, and it's done nothing. So I'm just going to try. We're just going to be subdued about this. But how can you? Win a 3-stone ring, and we're getting busy. We have 3 people. Guess what? I can tell you right now they're probably gone. I am willing to bet that. But call me anyways, because you never know. You know, if you're operator, if you got a speedy operator and they say sold, you get yours. You get yours. Cut right in line like that. We honor those who know what they want and tell us, because that's how we got to do it on a live show when you got people all over the country watching, right? 17 and 16 and $15.99 are still too much. This is a full carat in diamonds. It's that bigger 3-stone style that you have asked me for, that you have wanted, that you've been looking for. Gifting, milestones, anniversaries, just because you hit that goal. Whatever that goal was, right? You cleaned out the basement. You finished the yard work. You planted your garden, right? You made it through the last 2 years. That's enough for me. $15.99, I mean, those are the milestones. Honoring the past, living and appreciating the present moment, and looking forward to the future, positively so. $15.99, it's jewelry that can be those reminders, those moments of strength and reminders of, again, what life is all about. And yet here it is at $15.99. I still want to get all 3 out the door, and I'll go even lower. I think we got 2 gone, 1 left. By the looks of things out here in our phone bank, it's not going to be 15 or 14 or 13 or 12. If you haven't dialed yet, come on in. Take a look at this ring. That is a classic. And for those of you that watch the show because you like the big gold, but you're going, I'd never wear that. Or you like the huge, rare exotics, but you're going, I'd never wear that. This is the ring you will wear. You will live in. You will love. You will own. You will treasure. And at the same time, everyone's going to compliment your ring. Do we have anybody else? Tell you what, go even lower. I've got 1 gone, 2 gone. We have 1 left, and I got 1 person verifying, and it looks like, Jalen, you're on something else, maybe a request. Here's what I'll do. Instead of $12.99, I'll just keep on going. Big diamonds don't do this. This looks bigger than the $3,000 3-stone I had the other day. You probably were here. It was only a couple of days ago. I had the same ring, only smaller, because it was just 3 stones. That's it. No halos. So it was a smaller ring. And a lot of you couldn't justify spending $3,000 on a smaller ring. This gives you much more presence, and it's not $12.99. Let's keep on going. Get all 3 out the door. It's not even $1,199. We're making prices up as we go, and we'll send them out right now for just, you know what, not even $10.99. Do it to it. And listen, if that was a price that was appropriate, I would have been telling you about this from last Wednesday. But this is never supposed to be the price on this ring. I'm making it $999. for the 3 stone with the 3 halos. It's your chance to pick it up. And let me know, operators, when you have one, because when they're sold out, they're sold out. I've gone way too low. We are a third of the lowest price it should be, and that's not acceptable. What color are you getting? White gold going out. I would get white too. That's me. That's what I would do. But we have the yellow here to show you. You can get the white, the yellow, or the rose. Virginia, are you getting the first one? Meaning the first one because I saw you first. All right. Yes. So this is the time to get it, guys. $999. I'm trying it on. Look at this on the hand again. This is unbelievable. And if that was a $999 price tag from the start, well, guess what? I would have been telling you about this for weeks. Telling you better stay with us Wednesday night, the 24th, because this value. I'm just making it up as I go just to try and move some jewelry out of here. And that's your time to pick it up. Smooth. Gloves going on because you're thinking about, cold climates and wintertime and snow coming out of the sky. Well, this is a ring you're still wearing. You wear gloves because you're in the medical industry. You're still wearing this. You're never taking off your jewelry. You leave this on. You wear it every single day. You have this side-to-side presence of the diamonds. Easy and comfortable and wearable and so meaningful at the same time. And I think it's going to mean a little something different to everybody who buys one and everyone who wears it or everybody who gifts it, because it would be a great idea, right? If you're liking that theme, you're going, I never thought about jewelry as really just, we all know about wedding rings and engagement rings and what those symbolize, but I've never thought about, jewelry as milestones or honoring accomplishments or honoring those decades together. Right? Like that makes sense. If you want to stack this up, I wouldn't say it's going to sit flush with anything because it's got these 3 distinctive shapes to it. But you know what? Put it up next to something else. Have fun wearing your jewelry and stack it up and layer it on, because that's the look right now. Charlene, we've got your request coming up next. That's going to be some turquoise drop earrings on the way. $9.99 on this ring. Let's give it a last call, 60 seconds. That's too good to stay here. It's just that simple. That is too good to be sitting here. Too good. $9.99, you got to try it. You've got a money back guarantee. So, I know we have a lot of new people shopping every night. And that's what, when the TVON family is like out and about and we got people that are finding us every day, this is where you're probably going, there's no way. What are they doing? This is like, to talk about past, present, and future. This is like living in the past with our pricing. This is like a price tag you would find on SI Diamonds at a retail store 25 years ago. And instead, it's happening right now at $9.99 in today's modern world. And just for the record, it is August 24th. It is 8/24/22. Mark my word, this is really happening. We are in Los Angeles. We are broadcasting to your home. And we hope to goodness you try this ring, because at $29.99, it exemplifies what we do, but at $9.99, it's just low, getting crazy, trying to help you out and trying to, again, move some jewelry out. This is the moment, though, to take it. So I'm going to show some requests coming up. You call me on this one if you like it. We still have a Tanzanite that's new. It's a 5 carat plus, and it is an oval, so stick around for that. But speaking of, we got requests coming in. If you have any, we have an hour left together tonight. Call me with a request. Let's take one last look at this ring, shall we? $9.99. Call me on the last one. Why it's still here, I don't know, but it's one last opportunity. Well, 3-stone ring, couldn't get 3 callers, but we're certainly trying as we might. All right, coming up, earrings on the way. Charlene, we've got 2 different drops. One's a round, one's an oval. One's a little shorter, one's a little longer. Hi, Christine. You did? Wonderful. Thank you. Who was shopping? Hi, Mary. Where was she calling from? Mary from Maryland. I just like that. I wish I could be Callie from California if my name was Callie. Why didn't my mom name me Callie? I don't know. We'll ask her later. I don't know if these are going to sit by themselves. Probably not. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you one of each. And know that they come in a pair, but we have choices here. Either the oval, which does sit on its own, so we'll start there, and then we have a round. And Charlene, you are seeing the entirety of our drop earring collection with turquoise. Callie Blair? No. Okay, I do want to point out there's a different color too. So that might be the tipping point for her. 2 different colors represented in the round or the oval. So I don't know if she likes more of that true blue or does she like a true turquoise, blue-green. But 2 great options. We'll start with 4575, which is the round you're seeing in the front here. And that'll be our 310, 310 on the turquoise, 22 points in diamonds, and then they have that half halo in mirror finish, half halo in pave. Then we have the ovals. So Charlene, you can call at any time and let me know if you just want to see one or the other now that you've seen them both. There's a slight difference in the length. The oval will be a bit longer. That's going to be, item number on the oval is 5900. And that will be that darker color. You're getting 346 in the ovals. Here's the pair together so you can see how they match. Oh, domino effect. Oh no. Here's what they look like. There's the oval. That'll be about, hang on, just getting this one. It was so cooperative to start and I may have lost the touch here. But here we go. Leverback styles on either. So let me know what you prefer. 346 on the ovals, 36 points in the diamonds on that longer version with the pave. And then we'll just put one up to the hand here for you. I'll also put one in the rounds next to it so you can see the difference in the size. So here they are together. So you can really evaluate. There's that difference in length. And then let me know if you have a favorite. We can kind of hone in on that one. Let's take a look here on the hand shot because I have one of each sitting next to each other. So you can really see that. And I know that's a little bit round versus oval there. So we'll go right here. Which one do you like? Well, most, if they're trying to match to a ring we've had, we usually see more of what the color you see in the round. Yeah, but there's a really, it's just a little bit more like a true blue in the ovals. And here again for comparison, do you see the difference there? So even if they wanted to, if they are trying to match a ring and they have their ring, you know, nearby, you could certainly take a look. And I think the colors usually are pretty true on our monitors. And so that really hopefully helps you see there. But I do say that's the more traditional color in the rounds that we typically see. So should we start there with the rounds? Okay, so I'll hold up the round here. It's 4575, assuming that's where she may want to go. So I'll hold up the rounds here, and that's going to be very affordable. As a matter of fact, the the $12.99 price I'm going to discount. Let's go ahead and get the rounds out of here for $777 if you'd like that pair of earrings with the 1-inch drop in the leverback style. The other ones, if you want to go with that larger oval presence and you want that longer earring, we can do the other earrings for $9.99. So either way, you're spending under $1,000. You can get the bigger size and the bigger length for $9.99, or go with the rounds in the shorter length, which is still an inch, at $777. So is that our requester there, Virginia? Wonderful. So is that what she's aiming for? More of that traditional turquoise color? That would be the round. Yeah. If she has a ring from us, it's likely going to be that color right there. That's more typical of what we've seen in the past. And again, the rounds that you're seeing are $777, so huge value there. And white, yellow, or rose gold on either earring style. You can choose any gold color, so no problem there. Top of the hour is here. Welcome to the show. Last hour. Ready for you tonight. Give us a call. That was a request. Charlene, thank you for the request. We appreciate it. Does that help her out, Virginia? And again, the two are matched. Obviously, I'll just show you the other one here next to it so you can see without a doubt that they are matched up in their color. So there they are together. So enjoy white, yellow, rose gold. And again, the longer earring in the ovals will be $9.99 if you'd like them. Here is, I've been talking about it. It's time to show it to you. It's the Big Smeen, the color changing variety. I was honored to introduce this to everybody. And again, welcome to our show. Thank you for being with us tonight. It's Wednesday. We only have an hour left. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. So let's open it up to your requests. Anything you'd like to see for the rest of the last 59 minutes we have together, please let me know. We do have some brand new still scheduled to come on out, but we're always happy to stop all that and bring out whatever you'd like. Although this is one that we do often get requests for, and when we have brought one out, there tends to be a huge frenzy for them. Well, it all started at a frenzy on a Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning, way back in 2017. I was really, really honored to actually debut a gemstone on the air. This wasn't just a debut for us. Remember recently we had the Marilani Mint Garnets, and that was, you know, they'd been out there a little bit. We just never had found stones that were of our quality. This is a little different. When I introduced this to you guys, our audience here at TVON in 2017, I want to say it was Easter weekend as well, because that Sunday I was headed out to be with my family in Las Vegas on that afternoon. So I think it was either March or April or whenever Easter fell on that fabulous springtime Sunday morning back in 2017. But this was a stone I introduced for the first time, meaning nobody in the world really knew it existed until we brought it out. It's a speen, which means it's that highly dispersive stone. But these are, and we saw a couple examples the other day, which were those neon green yellows. This is a color changing speen. And even myself, I'd never heard of it or known about it. I had literally, in preparation for the debut, had called every single, and I mean, it was a list of hundreds of people that were in the business, gem miners, collectors, researchers, professors, GIA gemologists, talked to everyone I knew ever affiliated with gems or jewelry. Not a single one of them had ever heard of this stone. So it was really a newer collection to debut, and it really was that kind of stone that was collected by a miner. He had kept it secret somehow. I don't know how you keep a secret like that, my goodness, but he did. And we were the ones to debut it back in 2017. So there's a little backstory. We did have some rejects out of the parcel. They ended up at another network, and they were, you've informed me, sold for a lot more, which is understandable because we do tend to undervalue our pieces because we also have a commitment to bring you value no matter what. So we can bring you the rare of the rare of the rare, and we tend to underprice it. This is the 1224. It is a museum stone, meaning it was actually set aside for the museum. Just the other day, a couple weeks ago, a customer, longtime customer, said, do you have any of that? I don't even remember what it was called, but it was green and it turned to red. It was new. And I said, Sveen, we brought one out. It created a frenzy because it was the first time we'd seen it in a long time. And so with that frenzy, a lot of you said, okay, do you have anything else? This is the last stone. It also is the largest of what we've had. So overall, rare as can be. Take a look at this 12 karat 24 stone that is the ultimate color. It's item number 0337, and it's giving you a 1224. Take a look at this because I'll just zoom back a little more because you got to see the whole design as it is in the two-tone yellow and the white gold together. Also has the diamond weight of 51 points. Last one, but it's always been our largest, and we are about to give you the value for you to take advantage of something special here when it comes to a color changing Sveen. So it's that highly dispersive, higher dispersion than diamond, but you're also getting the huge size, which is not always clean. This is not a generally clean stone. I want you to look all the way through. That's an undergallery you're seeing reflected through the sides of the stone. This is clean as can be. It has that 51 point diamond weight in the VS stones. This is a stone that goes from green to red, much like Alexandrite does. But do you know, this stone is even more rare than Alexandrite. It sure is. It's a beauty, and I was just giving it a little extra polish there. I saw some little just something on it. So here it is. That rich, vibrant green has the reds, the orange, the yellows, all the colors of the rainbow represented through that stone that flash and fire away. It is just fabulous as it is. There's just a little bit of the yellow gold there on the sides. Most of the body of the ring is going to be the white gold housing those white diamond pave on the outside edge. And here's what it looks like up close. Take again a real good look at the clarity of the stone. The color, by the way, some of the stones had a lot of brown to them or a lot of yellow to them. This is not the case. That is why overall, it wasn't just the size. The size doesn't make it automatically museum. It has to be several factors. And this was the overall museum stone. It was the one set to go to a museum. Of course, now the opportunity is for it to go to one of your homes in a collection like never before. And we were the leader. We literally went through every stone upon arrival. We literally chose the best and only the best. If it had inclusions, as is so common with this gem, we rejected it. If it had any kind of lackluster type of color, if it looked like really too yellow or too brown, it got rejected. If it was not the perfect cutting, if it didn't have symmetrical cutting through the pavilion, we rejected it. Those stones have ended up somewhere else. I would imagine they're finished there as well. And now you're left with not only one of ours, but our best, the best from day one. And it's going to be a markdown because it's been here forever. So all those years, guys, this has been here. And what was intended to go to the museum now has been released thanks to the fact that so many of you were seeing this a couple of weeks ago saying, I'd like one of those. We only have the one. It's in the two-tone, total museum collectible. As a matter of fact, now that this stone is going to one of you, I can't honestly say it's going to be in a museum. So maybe even beyond museum collectible in this case. But it's one value that's going to take it a lot lower than $68.99. And I don't think there's anything wrong with $68.99. It's a very fair value for a collectible of this level. But the fact is we need to move it. And we only have an hour left. And we have got to watch this one go. So instead of $6,000 or $5,000 or even $4,000, the big one. the major stone, the clarity is there. The color changes 100% green to red. Same kind of, this is not like chameleons where it's heat, it's light. So this is UV light. Take your UV pen light. Whatever the light, you know, if you can get it in all incandescent UV light, you're going to watch this change to red and then back in fluorescent lighting, it's back to green. It's not $39.99. This is the one for the ages, the ultimate collectible. I know we haven't seen it in a very long time, except for that one example. Here is our best. It is on display and ready to go to one caller here tonight. And it's not $39, $38, $37.99. This is the ultimate low. This is not the kind of thing that you got to understand that about pieces of this level, they aren't here to be discounted. Sometimes, though, just the circumstance of the day, the circumstance of the show requires us to get weird with our pricing. And that is why you're seeing a price tag like this. That's never $37.99 for a 1224 museum collectible color changing stone. I have an Alexandrite. I have a 5-carat. I literally have a 5-carat Alexandrite. My 5-carat Alexandrite is about 50 times this price, and yet it's not nearly as rare. Alexandrites are not as rare as color change chromosphene. They're just not. So this is like the ultimate in color changing stones, maybe besides a chameleon. I mean, it's on par with chameleons. We've seen now about as many chameleons as we've had color change sphenes in our history. And I'm not stopping at $37.99 or $37.77. We have one. Try it. See the color change at home. Check it. Check it out with your pen light. Get it under UV light, watch this change from green to red, and see if this isn't the most mesmerizing stone you've owned. It is collectible and rare and special, and it's not $37.77. I don't know, but it's got to go. We're going to make it easy. $3,699 for one collector only tonight. That will do it. Take a look at this. This is a wild opportunity to get that kind of gold weight. Again, all that two-tone gold finished on the inside as well. Look at the clarity from the back of that stone. And for $36.99, I'm bringing out, that is my literal last. That's it. Nothing else in a vault, nothing that's currently on loan in a museum that we can bring out eventually. It's even got that knife edge band to it on the sides. You see that little point that is really an extension of the design on the edge. That's going to carry through the band. I mean, that is really what we live for. Exotic to the nth degree. Take advantage of it. It's only $3,699. There's a big diamond. If you want a 2-carat yellow, I got it. Get requesting if you have them. I think we got to bring out our Tanzanite. The new Tanzanite, we got to go wild. This is the 5+ carat, and much like we do have that emerald cut still with the big yellow diamonds that we showed you earlier, that was last hour, but we're going to do something similar, but a little more wearable. If that was just the issue, was that was a little too large, I want to bring you something special here, and yet we're going to be wild here on this one. Yep, it's going to be a good one. Let's bring it on out. This is our 507 brand new Tanzanite. Wait till you see the color on this one. And $36.99 if you'd like that color change speen in your life. Here we go. The ultimate in the oval right here, right now. Take a good look at what is a 5-carat plus in that stone. Check this out. And this still has those yellow diamonds, but instead of just yellow, because I think it's fair to say that just the yellow and the blue wing sometimes has a very distinctive look about it, where I think a lot of us like the way it looks in white diamonds and we like the way it looks in yellows. So why not combine it all together in this ring like we've done? 7526 is the item number here. Getting into it, guys. Last hour's here, so let us know what requests you have, how we can help you, what we can find, what we can bring out. Here's the 507 Blue Wing Block D. It has yellow diamonds. We're going to separate those out from our yellow and our white, so you know everything you need to know about this design. But it also is 56 points just in the yellow. That's your, rather in the white, and then we've got 11 points in the yellow diamonds as well. Actually, those are pavé. Look at that. Really nice details. So instead of just one single stone, we get you a little pavé, gives you a little more brilliance to it, so you can really be wow. But you see all those reds. That's a really special, good-looking Tanzanite when you got our Blue Wing Block D best right there. And this one, oh, another big-time piece here for sure. Well, it's time to send it out the door. We've got major wheels coming up as well. A couple of different wheels for you on the way that have some of our best of. So those are going to be coming up for you right after this. But this is it. 507, 56 in the white, 11 points in those yellow diamonds as well. And yet we're going to go ahead and send it on out of here very quickly. This is a wild deal for a 5 carat. And again, yellow diamonds, there's an extra added benefit and bonus. You're probably one of the few in the world that would have yellow diamonds. It's been a small percentage of our Tanzanites that have had that combination of the yellow diamonds with the Tanzanite. It instantly amplifies it. It makes it a little more wow factor. You see something about it that's a little different. It's unexpected. But I think we know yellow diamonds. The industry is really showing off the fancy colored diamonds of the world. It's been a big deal. But with that, we know that there's a really high-end price tag that goes with yellow diamonds. There's a special, kind of like seems like the general public looks at them as only for the elite. And that would be the case unless you have TVON in your back pocket, where you've got access to the best values, where we can take yellow diamonds and make them really affordable. And here's a great example. So instead of, watch this, because instead of being, leaving it at a $16,000 price tag, how about a better deal for you? I'm going to start it on an auction because it's been a one and done night for auctions. We've had 2, and it looks like we've had 1 or 2 bidders on each auction that we've done. So it's getting in, and it's now at that point of night where it's that last hour, so it could get really interesting here. So we'll start it extra low. So instead of $5,000 to start, or $4,000 or $3,000, it's your opportunity right here and now. Take a look at this on the hand too, so you can see. Nice big size, but not oversized, right? And that little splash of the yellow just makes it so specialty. Really creates a different, unique look about it. It looks different, even if you and your crew, you and your little circle, you guys all have blue wing black Ds, yours is going to look different than everyone else's because of that amazing yellow diamond, just addition, not all by itself. It tends to be one or the other. With the yellows, it's nice to see that you've got those 2 great stones together. We love our white, we love our yellow together. They just really sing around that Tanzanite. How about $2,500? That sounds better. $2,500 and that's our open. We'll do $25 increments as well. Still have a Tanzanite pendant to bring you as well. That's new. And also have, a really good wheel that you're going to enjoy coming up. Don't forget about our Chameleon diamond we had earlier, a 101 under $10,000 for our 101 in the Chameleon. Great wheel coming up. The Speen is still here if you want to take that collectible Speen that we had. That would be a really smart idea on the Speen, knowing where those go and how just luxury those are. And honestly, I don't think there's anything more rare than a color change Speen at this point in the world. So I really hope you're considering that Speen that we had. And then also 1 Paraiba on discount. We got to get to that next. No open on this one. That's all right. Let's take a look at this. I've had a lot of you asking, and boy, this is where I think about the last time I had this color. Wow. Yes, we brought this color about 3 weeks ago, and I got in all kinds of trouble because you were mad, because it sold so quickly. And then we went back to the vault because everybody said, I want that color. That's the color that's really rare. I want that color. And guess what? There was nothing. So when that happens, we start by going through the loose gem inventory, what little there is in Paraibas, and we found this stone. So thrilled that it's here tonight because this is that ultimate neon. You don't even need. It's so funny because a lot of people think blues and greens equals neon. Well, that's kind of a signature Paraiba color. But the truth is a lot of times when you get this just green color with a little bit of blue and a little bit of golden, it amplifies the neon. That's what you're seeing with this stone. Let's look at this because this is just not supposed to happen. Bottom line, 6263, item number. Christy, I know you missed out. If you're with me, I know she's West Coast. She might be more, a little more awake than some of our East Coasters right now. I know there were a large sum of you that missed out. Well, that was my recollection. I think that was a carat 40 or carat 50. This one's a carat 34, but there were plenty of stones to bring out that had the color, not many stones that had the clarity. So this is where you've got the clarity meeting the color, meeting the true neon category. It's our 134, but it also has 101 in diamond weight. Now, also for a collector standpoint, if you think about Paraibas, even if you're lucky enough to have the blue-green, and boy, I got that rave review. I know our 3-carat pluser, our 317 found a home not long ago. Got a rave review email about that one today. I mean, they are special. And you know that if we set it into diamonds and gold, it's got to be a good stone. The truth is they're rare even when they're included, even when they're cloudy, even when they're smaller. But that's, at this point, you guys have really, I think we've done a good job of spoiling everybody. And we expect these stones to be clean and brilliant and bright and showy. This ring has all of that. And the fact that I don't have a caller on the phone lines right now is disappointing because there were so many of you that missed out. I vowed we would make it happen. If we had anything similar, we'd bring it out as soon as possible. Here it is. And with that 101 diamond weight, you can change the gold color if you want to. It's in the yellow now. Here's your finishing on the inside. And then let's try it on because now the job is to make it really affordable. That's the color. And tons and tons and tons of copper. Do you know that's the thing? When you get a green stone, it has more copper content. That is why a lot of really, really well-known gem collectors are going to specifically ask for more green because those are the stones with the incredible copper content. And so much clarity in this stone. It's not going to be $63.99. Forget about that. There's a reason so many of you wanted it. We're going to try to duplicate the value here, even though this has a lot of diamond weight that the other one did not have. So you get that incredible VS diamond weight, a special stone, no doubt. It's not 6,000, 5,000, 4,000, or 3. And I don't have another carat 34 Paraíba that goes under $3,000. There is not one. And this is that truly remarkable ultimate level of neon. We will, when the next time we see the ring, I'm going to block the lights. I'm going to block the lights, and we're going to show you what we mean when we call a stone, that gemological term. That's not just an adjective I'm using. It's a gem term that describes stones that have that capability of glowing under lesser light. That's what neon means. They don't glow in the dark. It's not like a glow stick at a rave where you put it around your neck and it's pitch black and you're wearing that green glow. It's not that. It's something that has that ability. As a gem, it can get a little more vibrant and bright and have this internal type of glow. And that tends to be more in excess when you have lesser light. Normally with gems, it would be the opposite. You need more light to get more color from the gem. Opposite here. So it really is what signifies it as neon. Take a look, not even 3,000, 29, 28, 27. Watch as I block the light. Watch this stone get even brighter. You see that? Watch, full light. Great, it's fantastic. Watch when I block the lights and you get that amazing glow that stone has. It's like it becomes more alive, and it's not 27, 26, or 25.99. We're gonna make it easy for you, $2,499 for a 1 carat 34 Paraíba. That does not happen. Hasn't happened, doesn't happen. It's right here, right now for one caller. Good luck. Then we got our Tanzanite pendant on the way and diamond earrings also coming up for you. And don't forget, 201 yellow diamond if you need to see a 2 carat plus in a yellow diamond. We've got that, but the wheel is next. Lots of wheels to get to here in our last few minutes. So we'll start right now with a great looking set of its mandarins and its diamonds and its Alexandra. Ooh, the Alexandra, it's a really good one. This will be the first to go, no doubt about it. We're going to replace Paraíba with Alexandrite in a round. Take a look at this one. That's a good stone. It's a big stone too, given that that's a 122 size. But then we have Mandarin Garnet. And yes, we're going to need more room. Blue Wing Block D, that's the 223 famous stone. Here is the Aquamarine. Don't forget to call me on that beautiful Paraíba. That's got to go. There's not many 1 carat 34s for that kind of price. But here is my next wheel. And look at this one. 122, bigger mandarin here. Love that style. Very, very you-know-who with that rope texturing detail on the sides. There's my 223 Tanzanite. Here is the Aquamarine. That's Sierra Santa Maria. It's elongated. Then I have not 1, not 2, not 3. Can we do a 4-in-1? This is 4 rings in 1. Not been on the air. Supposed to have been $49.99. Better value because you know how we do when it comes to wheels. And the good news is, you watch this. I got that same ring in yellow gold. So if you prefer that ring in yellow, please make sure you see it on the hand before you go anywhere because this is a really cool ring. Coils and wraps around the finger, really well done. It's like alternating. We were talking about in the cross ring earlier about how cool it would be to stack them together. Look at what happens when this ring, it's all one. Slide it onto your finger and look at how it all kind of zigzags what looks like bigger emerald cuts individually across the finger. How about this? I'm going to make it a really simple, easy deal here. Take a look at this, white gold or yellow gold. I'm going to leave them both up there so you can really see the difference between the gold colors you choose, but that is the big time Alexandrite. I don't know about you, but these, I've just been really transparent with you guys about these new Sierra Santa Marias we got. I can't show them. The price tags are ridiculous, and not in a good way. But that's Sierra Santa Maria for you. When you get into that higher grade of aquamarine, the best quality out there, the best color out there, they go crazy. And we have been, again, spoiling you with value. I've got the aqua up here. We've got the fabulous 122. And I know what you're thinking, because some of these have been on the air, and chances are out of the 5 rings that are up there, you probably remember one of them. And you're probably remembering $69.99 or, well, the diamond ring. We had a smaller version. If you're thinking about that one, that was $4,000. This is the larger version. This is not the 2 together. It's the 4-stack style. Call us early. You know how we do on wheels. But on this wheel, at this time of the night, on this Wednesday, it's going to have to go into high gear. So bigger discounts. The 223 blue wing. Take it. 223. That elongated aqua is a 327. I kid you not, over the weekend I had an aqua. I didn't show it to you because it's that new collection we got. It was a 3 1/4 carat. It was over $5,500. Not a one of these is $69.99 or $5,500 for that matter. Call me early. These are one of a kinds. Obviously, I've got the 2 examples of the diamond rings, so you can choose the white or the yellow. It's up to you. But I wanted you to see them because they tend to look different depending on the gold color you get. So I wanted you to see those options. But this is where you call, and nobody has yet. So come on in, because this is where I know what we got to do. We got to go a lot lower than we intended to, just to make sure they go. It's that time of night where it's really, again, nose to the grindstone time. So take a look. Here we are. Last call. 55, 45, 35, 25. Let me remind you, that's our 122 Alexandrite. That's our 3 carat plus in the Sierra Santa Maria. These stones are not easy to acquire. And to be able to get one like that for a price tag like 25, 24, 23, not normal. But come on in. There's the Tanzanite. Here's the aqua. Same ring back here, just in white or yellow, you decide. There's the 122. That is color-changing, phenomenal Alexandrite. Goes from green to red from Brazil. There's the big mandarin. Which one do you like? Because this is going to take a lot of extra steps here to get them all gone while they're here. 23? How about $2,000 even? I would never sell anything at $2,000 even. It just looks weird. So how about this? Better than even $2,000 or $1,999. It is time to dial. If I still have that Paraíba here, that tells me everything I need to know. If the Paraíba's here, then we got to really do crazy discounts. That's what we're doing. They're not $19.99. I'll just keep on going, but I would really recommend dialing in, because there's got to be a favorite here. Got to be a favorite. Mandarin garnet. I had a brand new mandarin that was smaller. It was more money earlier. Take advantage of this. These are old pieces, meaning they just need a home. They've been in a vault for a little bit. We don't like to see things past 1 presentation, let alone past 2 or 3. So this is where we got a lot of liberties to take on this one. The value's going to get even better. I know you know this. There is not a ring. Please look at this price right here. And then when we go back to the wheel, notice that those are not $19.99 pieces. Can we all agree on that? Like, that's not an appropriate price for any of what you see up here. But I'm not stopping. So come on in early. I invite you to call in. If you want, you can just call in, and then if that price ain't good enough, you hang up. But this is where, when they're gone, and they're not 19, 18, 17. Watch. The value's getting better. Do not wait on that Alexandrite. Changing gold on anything at all. I'm not supposed to, but the truth is, I can't limit you guys. If I limit you, I think we're limiting our opportunity here. So go ahead and change any one of them to any gold, whatever you want. Any favorites so far? The Sierra Santa Maria. You know why this is a one only too? I don't have any more, but it's also elongated. So even if this was 6 months ago, 8 months ago, a year ago, when I had a couple Sierra Santa Marias, I don't have anything that's an elongated oval like that. That is the 327. Here's the 122 Alexandrite, round no less. That's a very unusual cut to get. Here's the 223 Blue Wing Block D. That is searing neon color. And that is my stone right there. That's a beauty. And then we've got the 302 Mandarin right over here. That's over 3 carats. I brought you a smaller stone earlier. How about it? Do we have any questions? Oh, JT, I thought you might be on one of these. No? They'll think, well, we're not even down to the lowest price yet. So, yeah, just at least give me the benefit of the doubt of, let me get to my lowest price, which I realize we kind of believe that $19.99 shouldn't be any lower than that. Well, you can see where we took it already. And every penny that is reduced again and again and again and again and again and again is all below cost. And I don't just say that. I don't just say that. I cannot just say that to you and be a good host. I can't. I've earned your respect hopefully at some point over the last 21 years. And I got to tell you right now, This is just blowout time. This is giveaway time. We have 33 minutes and we got to move jewelry. It just comes down to that. And a lot of times nobody believes anyone's here in the last hour. I believe it. I know you're here. You just need something tantalizing. You need something to wake you up out of that dozing off stage and pick up the phone and dial in and get yourself a piece of jewelry. Because honestly, when values get like this, I mean, I'll have their mandarins, but this price? I know this. I don't have an alexandrite in our entire collection that is anywhere near a carat, and this is a 122 for $17.99. It's go time. Take the diamond rings. The diamond rings, by the way, incredible diamond weight. They've got a carat in diamonds and 4 bands of gold. That's not easy to do. You don't see a lot of rings with 4 rings in one. That's what that band is. Do we have any questions? No? Okay, let's move on. I was going to go lower but I'm losing the faith a little bit here. Yes? Diamond rings, sure. Want a little help? Like which one is better? Yeah, yellow or white, sure. I had this one on earlier. I'll put a yellow gold right next to it here and I'll stagger them a bit. So there are, yes, just get me 2 more then and I'll be happy because it looked great all the way. But those are the 2 different looks. Now remember, this is 1 ring. Either you choose the white or the yellow. So we have 1 of each there. Just thought I'd show them both since we've got the luxury of, bringing those to you. 4 different bands, all brought together as one. So you just, I would go up a half a size on it because it is a pretty wide ring. So go up a half a size for the comfortable fit there. And let's go even lower than $1,799. I'm going to just try something different. Do we have a favorite now? White or yellow? Let me know. We've got the diamond rings that are being verified right now. It's a different mixture of baguettes and rounds together, but times 4. Look at the back. That's how it all comes together in the backdrop there. So that's why you just slide it on as 1 ring. You get that stacked look. It looks like you invested into 4 different rings. And I'll tell you, 4 rings would be more than $17.99. But instead, all as one, pick your favorite, $1,700, $1,600, $99. They're not. Take advantage of me. And whatever we got to do in this last 30 minutes, $1,607. You know what? Forget about it. Blow them out. Make it easy. Anyone you need, take the aqua, take the Alex. You can leave the rest, but take the aqua or take the Alex if you are you really are a collector. You really want rare and unique and unusual. Take the aqua, take the Alex. Those are the rarest stones up there. The blue wing, I tell you, that's a 223 for $16.99. Not something we can do. How about this? Even better. And this is where the lines are just gonna, I mean, this should lock them up. This should be it. $1,699, I'm not stopping there, and we're starting to get busy. Is there any surprise why? We have taken rings that are $49.99 and up, and we have reduced them now to a price that is very pedestrian. We would expect to see a half carat in diamonds in a little band of gold for this price. This is not normal for huge mandarins, the largest alexandrite besides my 5 carat. We've got the aqua, that's a stunning Sierra Santa Maria, 223 Tanzanite. Nobody at $16.99 except for our diamond ring lover. Okay, let's go one more time and let's try this. 60 seconds left on the wheel. Come in. What's it going to be? What's it going to take? We'll make it $1,599. Anyone you want, take them all. 60 seconds. 60 quick seconds. Let's go. That's it. Which one do we like? The white gold's a great choice for white diamonds, I think. Very well done. 7486 is your number. That white gold diamond ring is spoken for. So that's the one now we can't change the gold color on because we had 2 options and one's gone. But now we've either got the yellow gold or mandarin, alexandrite, tanzanite, or the fabulous Sierra, which I'm really thinking we might need to just put those up close and personal with the graphics because they can't stay here at $15.99. So let me do that. Actually, we'll start there. Let's just start with that big, big alexandrite. Such an important piece, and that's going to be item number on the Alex. Really cool. 5610, that's a round. It's a 1 carat 22. So I'm just going to bring up some info. I think that's our best bet here in getting a recognition at least of like, you got to hand me that. It's a good value, right? At least as long as we say collectively, now that's a great value because that's what we're aiming for here. Going for the good value, going for the great value. Gotta say that. 122 alexandrite in this just mountain of gold. Then you've got 52 points in diamonds as well. Change the gold if you want to. Remember, you got that choice of. Now with anything with the exception of our white diamond ring, because that one's only in the yellow left, but look at this. That's not a normal price tag, $1,599. Then we have, let's go next to the Sierra Santa Maria. You have got to see the Sierra Santa Maria. You really do. It's the only one like it. We have this beautiful elongated superstar. Now watch this up close, because tell me, do your aquas look like that? Have you seen aqua at a store or a boutique or a design house or on TV look like that? It's what Sierra Santa Maria is all about. It's the best color saturation out there. It is item number, and I'm just going to say this one time, 6579. That is our 327, one of a kind with the diamond weight at 78 points at $15.99. That cannot stay here. You know what's happening with the Sierra Santa Marias? We even brought in a new parcel, and quite frankly, I can't show them to you. They're too much money. They're just too much money. True story. I said, well, what's with the prices? Too much money. We're going backwards on this one for the older inventory to get you that really rare color. Listen, when it's all that's left, it's all that's left. I'd rather you get one at this steal it price for $15.99. You get a 327. That's incredible. Look at that color. Then we're going to show that blue wing, and then I got the mandarin. So rare garnet, rare tanzanite coming up. Let's go to the blue wing. Blue wing block D, 1972 is the number. It's a 223. It is a 223, and there's your red all the way through. Now, it does look like you have a split shank that comes together. It's almost like it's tied together on the sides. Really well done. 1972 is the number. That's a 2 carat 23 with 86 points in the VS. Diamonds, celebrate that stone. $1,599. Just had to get you close up on that one. And then we have one more for you, and that is the mandarin garnet. It's our 302. We'll bring that out for you, and that'll be completion of our wheel here. Take a look. There's the mandarin. Thank you. That is a really good stone. 7646. Here we go. That's the big 302 mandarin garnet oval. 34 points in diamonds in the single halo. Now it's got a split shank on the sides. It's going to be that rope texture to it, so that's really well done. And that's 7646. And that one should be on its way out for a 302. We did bring you one earlier, and that was a, what, 1 carat, 1.5 carat, somewhere in that neighborhood. So much better to get the bigger stone when it's got that same clarity we love. I do want to remind you, I think my emerald cut tanzanite is still here. So I'm going to just recap some pieces for you, because we're at that time of the night where it's only 25 minutes remaining. So I got to show you what's still here, because I got so many values, but this is really what it's about. We have the blue wing block D, and I'm just going to show you a little variety here. I do have that green copper bearing, so that's the Paraíba, because it is Paraíba. It can be called Paraíba when it's even the green color like this is. And then I've got a couple others to show you. We're going to start with that blue wing block D. This is a recap for those of you that joined us a little bit later in the show. That is my 9 carat 76 blue wing block D, and that has the big yellow diamonds. There are nearly 60 pointers in yellow diamonds on the sides of this ring, and that is under $3,900. So there's a weird one right there. We love that, because that's a major piece. But I also have the Chameleon. So I got to show you that one. The Chameleon's the 101. So these are all pieces that I thought on any given night, I thought, well, these are going to go very quickly and we're going to have a lot of people. But, you know, some nights we have a little less audience than others, right? So here's what we're going to show you right now. I've got the Chameleon 101 that's in the back left. Then we're going to bring out, of course, that 9 carat 76, just under 10 carat Tanzanite. That's here for you. I do have my sphene still, which is a little bit striking when you talk about the last sphene that we literally have. And that is this sphene here. We just showed this recently, so you probably did see it, but look at that stone still here. Just got to remind you, if you're on the edge thinking about it, and what I want to remind everybody of is that, sure, with the Chameleon, everything's under 10, but also we have most of what's up here under $4,000, or in this case of the Paraíba, under 25, under 10,000, under 4, under 4. So when you've got bigger stones like this, prestige stones, this is the time to get them. There is, of course, a turquoise. This stone, earlier in our evening, was on a wheel. And that has a carat 19 in the diamonds. And it's $999. Here is my question for you. Do you have a favorite? If you have a favorite stone, a piece you've been thinking about, let's talk about them. Right here, right now, we have 23 minutes. This is where I want to end the show. Right here. Those 5 rings Instead of bringing out more and more and more pieces you've seen before, let's just bring out what needs to go tonight, because we've fully presented each and every one of them. They've got already really amazing, amazing values. Tell me which one you want. Tell me. Let's talk about them. Tell me which one you need to have in your life, because these are the collectibles. There are pieces up here that we will truly never see the likes of again. I've gone through our entire pot of eBay inventory. That's the only color we have with clarity like that. Here's the large Chameleon diamond. That's a 101. Then we've got, what in the world, $38.88 for a nearly 10 karat blue wing and 60-point yellow diamonds beside it. This turquoise is $9.99. It has a carat 19 in diamonds. Where in the world are you doing that? Then here's the Spain, the natural. The all natural, by the way, we didn't mention that earlier. It's our 12 karat pluser. So this is really a little bit wild here. And if you would like anything up there, this is where you call us, you pick up the phone, you tell me what you need to do, what we can do for you, because everything up there's got to go. These are just too important. I got to say that at the end of every night, and I'm here with you guys 5 times a week, Wednesday and Thursday, Friday night, into Saturday morning, Sunday morning, and I just have to say, sometimes it is just downright painful to put these types of pieces back in a vault after we have gone to the ends of the earth with discounting to bring them down to a teeny tiny little price like these are. It's painful to put them back. And then I find out that, you know, everyone's calling the next following day and it's already gone and everyone's disappointed. And it just, you're here live with us for a reason. And these are the types of opportunities that we understand. It's summer. It's the dog days of summer. It's the last part of August. It's like, you know, everything's happening. It's a busy time in our lives. And I will say right now, these are values that we cannot duplicate. It's that simple. So you got to call me, because these are favorites that they do go. And as much as we are really just dedicated to bring you value each and every day, look what's up here. Look what's up here. Everything up here is under 10 grand. This one's under 4. This one's under 4. This is under 2,500, and that's under 1,000. Let's give it 2 minutes. Questions on this wheel? I'm going to bring out a new Tanzanite pendant that I was going to skip. We'll bring it on out. We got a 210. We'll bring it out for you. It's almost the same size as that ring I just had. We'll bring out the most simple, stunning pendant. It really is pretty. It's a brand new design. It's going to be just, I think, a really nice treat for everybody as our finale. But if you have any questions on this wheel, that is a Chameleon diamond right there. Chameleon can bring out the yellow. The yellow's a 2 karat 01, but that's going to be, it's going to break our under $10,000 streak. But look at that yellow diamond. There's the 201. Isn't that pretty? Just one big halo of just massive diamonds all the way around it. That is a great looking stone. So, or you can get, you know, a matched pair of those yellow diamonds on the sides of your Tanzanite. So totally up to you. Do you want to flash? This is a really cool pendant. If anybody's looking for a big, oversized statement style pendant, you want to see this one. It is enormously pretty. Great opal. Look at this. All rose gold, because there's actually a pinky base color. We've actually accentuated the bail with a fire opal and a diamond. So that's a really unique piece. If you like a big opal pendant, talk to me about this one. This is a one only. We've never actually seen anything quite like this. Look at the size of that. And it really needs a black background to see the colors a little better. It's all those reds and oranges, which is why we opted for rose. And then you've got a fire opal up top, so kind of the other side of opal. Let me know if you'd like that one. We can do something wild. There's like a, ooh, there's like a $5,000 price tag on that. We can do better. Let me know if you'd like to do something on that opal. Yes, questions? Who's thinking about what? 30 seconds left on the wheel of the 5 here. Just your last look. Looking for some, again, just looking to make sure they're going out to you, not back in our vault. All too important and really well priced. I'm sorry, Jalen, did you have a question on anything before we move on that wheel? That's a Tanzanite. Yeah. Are you talking about the purple as in the Tanzanite with the yellow diamonds? The turquoise, okay. Turquoise, $9.99. And let me show it to you on the hand, since that's what they're thinking about. That's going to be a round turquoise. It is a 1 carat 30 stone. It has a 119 diamond weight. Maybe we just put up the graphics one more time in case you missed it earlier on a wheel. That would be 5437 on the turquoise. Carat 30 round. Carat 19 in diamonds all start at the center and extend out. They actually go from smaller to larger on their way out as well, and that is $999. And right now, Jalen, I want to point out, it's two-tone right now, but it's only just a yellow gold setting for the center. So if you say as is, you'll actually, and I'll show you up close, you're actually going to get yellow gold for the setting of the turquoise and the rest in white. So just a little heads up there. Let me show it up close so that I'm sure that they know about this, because that is only, yeah, if you say as is, it'd be yellow and white gold. You may want to, tell your operator what your preference is. If you want to go all yellow, all white, all rose, you can do that. But right now, just be aware there's yellow and white together there. Okay, coming up, let me show you the Tanzanite pendant that's new. We will try to rock this one out of here. And any last call, questions, requests, anything, we've got 18 minutes. So let's get to my pendant coming up. This is new, and what a thrill. Something very much, I think it's going to hit a real sweet spot here for us because it's so different, yet it's really, I love bringing you really wild pieces, but we know that's not for everybody. But I think we can all appreciate when a classic is done with just a little detail extra, right? This is the pendant that I think you'll enjoy. It's a round blue wing block D. It's 8018 is the number, 8018. And it's going to have a 210 blue wing on its own. It almost could be, I think a lot of people would say musical note, but then as I look at it, there's almost something celestial about it. The way it almost looks a little bit like, sitting east to west when it will sit north-south on the neckline, which I'll show you. It's got a 2-point diamond center, if you will. That's where the hidden bail is. So look to that bezel. That's where your bail will be at the narrow point of the piece at the top. Then you're going to have that drape, that vertical drape, ending with that blue wing block D, that 2-carat 10, which is lovely. We know that rounds should be more. Notice I said should, because we're going to do a lot better. I just had a cushion cut 223, right? We just saw that on a wheel. And, it's, okay, that's a few points less, but it's a round. So actually the price tag would be much higher, and severely so on a round, because you got a 210 in a round. And it is still, please note, it's still giving you reds. It gives you flash. This is why I love a round and a trillion, is because they manage to sparkle. It's not just about color sitting stationary on the stone. It really is about a beautiful, alive brilliance that you get really only with rounds or trillions, because they've got that extra facet pattern that's really intriguing and unique. Do you love it? It's just that slight, like almost think of it like a very subtle crescent moon design. And then I look at that diamond as a star, because it's not straight up and down. It's curved. It's curved in that concave style from left to right. Then you have that beautiful mirror finishing, which is going to reflect the light beautifully. Then that extra diamond just set to the side, so it really makes it interesting, whether it's that musical note vibe, whether it's giving you a shooting star, celestial crescent moon kind of look. Here it is on the neckline, because it always helps, I think, to see it on the neckline to really get you an idea of what it's going to look like from a distance away. And I think being a pendant, sometimes if it's like this big, it's not every day. There's something simple, easy, wearable. Pop on your favorite chain, whatever length it is, higher, medium, lower, way lower, whatever you want to do. Up and down the neckline, you create the length with your chain. But this is such an exclusive piece. And can we just note that all this ways away, and look at the brilliance of that stone? As it barely moves, look at the brilliance you're getting. This is why I say, well, I'd love to say spend more. You don't need to spend more tonight to get the round, but it's worth it when you do. It's worth it to get that brilliant, dazzling, round, brilliant stone, or in this case, that Portuguese cut round we love. And it's not going to be, well, this is what we got to do. Tonight, simple elegance, modern touch. I feel like, it's funny when you look at interior design, so many things in what you can purchase for interior design is one theme, one style. It's either French country, or it's modern, or it's glam, or it's colonial. And jewelry's much that way. There's Art Deco, there's vintage, there's really modern contemporary, there's really, I find that this kind of design can kind of work no matter what your style is. Are you really traditional? Do you like something a little more modern? Do you like to have kind of a cutting edge, unique style? Well, I kind of feel like this pendant kind of walks the line. All the different themes and styles of jewelry, it kind of fits, doesn't it? Take a look. We're going to blow it out. Yes, 20 right here on the bag. There's the pendant. There's the price tag. Forget about $29.99. Not even close to what I'm doing tonight. Just the end of the show here for a final moment. We have blue wings still here for you. Emerald cuts, cushion cuts, all the ones we've seen tonight in rings. But instead of $29 or even, watch, $2,000 is too much. We're in our last few minutes. Got to do better than that. $29 or $19.99 or $15 or $14.99 would certainly be less than what we just did on a Tanzanite ring. How about getting you the value and wear this with pride because it's a little different. It's a little more unique. You could gift it as well because I think anybody's going to love the style. It really is a piece that's going to work in a lot of different collections and be that way to still get, hey, it's not a 10 karat stone, but it's still giving you the beauty, the saturation, the reds we saw in a 9 karat 76 earlier. And don't we like that? When you get a little bit of everything, you get the color that is so divine. You've heard me say it 101 different times. Usually it's the rule of blue wings, and it's the antithesis of what we usually see in gems. Usually in gems, a smaller stone is going to be more capable of saturation than a bigger stone. The blue wing collection works exactly the opposite. The smaller the blue wing stones, typically you don't get as much powerful saturation. Typically, it's like you have to go to the 5, you have to go to the 10, you have to go to the 15, and every time you step up in size, you get more saturation. That is not the case with this round because you just saw it in 976 moments ago. It had the same saturation as this round, which is a 2 karat 10. So you get that color. You are not compromising or sacrificing at all. And I still have nobody at $14.99, $13.99, $12.99, $11.99. We got to do better. Got to do better. Last 10 minutes are here. It's time to pick up the phone and dial because what was a $3,000 brand new debut tonight pendant is no longer $11.99. Look at this. We'll go better. Go lower. And we're going to send it on out. White, yellow, rose gold also available. This is your chance, and we have one. So let's make it happen. And it's not even $11.99, $10.99, or $1,000. Let's make it $999 to the first caller. That's it. $9.99. We'll give it 60 seconds. That should go. That should definitely go at $9.99. Am I right? That's a stunning piece. And all you do is pick up the phone and dial in and get it at $9.99. Huge value right there. Let me know if you'd like it. We're in last call. We have 10 minutes left. I got a few pieces to put on up there for you. There's a Paraíba deal. There is, I think it's the most included Paraíba we have. And the truth is, most of them are clean. If anybody wants the included stone, I'll blow it out. It still has a great glow about it, but it's included. I have told them take it out, but you know what? We'll give it away. Anybody wants that Paraíba, let me know. I can give it away, and it's a carat 49. Or here's what you do. Get it for the bridge. I'm going to turn this into a semi-mount show. If you've ever wanted our bridge mounting, here's the chance to take it. And in 20 seconds, we'll show it to you. It's the cloudiest stone I have, and most of them are clean. I've got a dirty stone here, but you know what? It glows. Some people really like these cloudier stones because they have the glow about them. Let me show it to you. And then we'll give it away. I'll get you a better price than the mounting for the Paraíba and the mounting. Do you see how that's not going to have the same clarity we saw in, like, let's say the green one we had earlier? See how that's completely transparent? This one is not. So I'm going to give it away right now. Just know that you still got a money back guarantee and all that, but I'm going to give it away. It's a $149. That is just, I'm telling it like it is. That is item number 1929. It's been here forever. And that is because what's still, look at this, it's still glowing. Look at that, I just darkened the screen here. Look at how it still glows. So it's just got a little more, you know, of the typical inclusions we see from Neon Paraíba. It's a 94-point diamond weight. Doesn't matter because we're going to make sure that the price tag on the ring is less than the price for the mounting by itself. I had 3 of you contact me over the last couple of days and asked me about mountings. You just need mountings. I gave you prices on mountings. I was doing that before the show. I can tell you right now, this whole ring is less than the price of the mounting. So if you ever wanted this bridge mounting for a pear-shaped stone that you already have at home, get it right now because this is going to be the big old discount on, you get the stone, you get the mounting, you get it all, but it's not going to be, well, yeah, let's say good luck getting $59.99 for that stone. I'm going to do better. Less than the mounting. Simple as I can make it. This stone's free. So if it's not the best Paraíba in the world, well, it's free. So do what you will with it. Someone's still going to pay good money for that. That's still a stone that in the open industry, in the open market, gets about $60,000 a carat. So that's pretty fair when we're going to give you the stone for free. Take a look. One only. You can get it for the mounting or get it for the stone. Either way, you're getting a markdown and a value. Make it just, you know, the mounting costs over $3,400 to make by itself without the stone. I will make the entire ring right now just $29.99. It's not. $2,500. It's not. $24.99? No way. Make it $2,399. Literally less than the mounting. You get the stone for free. And the mounting, it's less than what we charge for the mounting by itself. So there's a really good way to go. If you want it, you call me. That's as simple as I can make it. Also have a really cool, look at this. There's a fawn diamond in an Asher cut. It's a 133. Look at this. Carat 33 fawn diamond, Asher cut. Let's do this one for the mounting price. Free carat 33 fawn diamond or a free Paraíba, $23.99. Here's the next one. I've got a huge, huge, huge emerald. Do you want a free emerald? How about a free 201 emerald? Here it is. Free. Look what it's doing with that mounting. What a great set. What a great combo. Free emerald. 201. That means $23.99. Evalasha, yeah, $23.99. Take anything you want. I'm just sticking with the price on the Paraíba, and I'm putting up every piece I didn't get to show you. Here's the Mahenge. I'm just going to keep going. We have 7 minutes left in the show. I'm going to keep putting up jewelry. There's my Mahenge. It's a huge marquise cut. Less than the mounting price. Add it to the mix. That is a 102 Mahenge. So let me go over what we have here so far, because you know what? I'll leave it at that. Here's the emerald, here's the fawn, here's the Mahenge. Take a look. No matter what, I'm moving jewelry in our last 8 minutes of the show. This is Paraíba. Here's a 102 Mahenge. This is a 201 Colombian Emerald. And then we have our, hear me, 133 fawn diamond Asher cut. I'm going to just go ahead and just let you know the only one that stays as is the Mahenge Spinel. That's in two-tone gold, yellow and white gold together. Here's my last plea to you. We have 7 minutes left in this show. We are going to stay with this wheel unless they all sell. I'll show you something else, but this is where you have to dial in. I started with a Paraíba where I can't charge you for that stone. I can't in good faith charge you anything for that Paraíba. So I took the mounting, which has an over $3,300 mounting price. I am literally blowing it out for $23.99. I have added the pieces that I didn't get a chance to show you one by one. I just put them up there. We are leaving the price the same. We are getting you a free stone on every occasion. There's a carat 33 fawn diamond, a 201 Colombian Emerald, a 102 Mahenge. If you're not shopping these, we can't help you. Take a look at that wheel. Seriously, that is the value. Anything you want, you are getting less than the price of the mountings, and you're getting free Mahenge Spinel, Paraíba, 1 carat 33 fawn diamond, or the fabulous emerald. I'm giving it 60 seconds. Let's go. This is not something you sit back and say, oh, maybe next time. No. This is now or never on those pieces right now. And again, this is my largest fawn diamond I have. It's a 133 Asher cut. It's set in that gold with diamond weight. That's a 133 with 32 points in diamonds. You can't buy the mounting with all that gold and all this diamond work, scroll work, mill grain, pave, bezel. All of that's $23.99. Take what you want off this wheel. It's a giveaway right here, right now. Anything you want. Big Paraíba, carat and a half. There's the Mahenge. It's over a carat. Here's the 201. Why? Listen, there's just, I can't even explain what's happening right now, except that I'm not sure how something like this is still here. Because that is the one, and I know we have 5 minutes exactly. Look at that emerald. 2 carats 01. Let's bring up the information for you. You've got to see it to believe it. Truly, you do. That is my big emerald. I can't say enough about this one. That emerald has to go. Has to go. It's item number 7710. That is a 201 Colombian Emerald. Stop what you're doing and look at the screen, because this is where you need to take this all in. I don't have a 2 carat emerald for $23.99. Not loose, not in jewelry. This is the one that's going to be a 201 emerald. That's a pear shape. It also has 46 points in diamonds, I believe. That's just incredible. And $23.99 to get a 201. Let me know which one you like. 4 pieces here left. Gotta go. They're giveaways. All the stones are free. This is reverse gemstone show, because this is like you pay for the mounting, you get the stone, which is the more important aspect, for free. $23.99. Which one do you like? Call me with your questions. We'll go over them. Here's the 102 Marquise Mahenge. Every other Marquise that I have over carat, it's closer to $5,000 or $6,000. This one's $23.99. It's in the two-tone gold. That's the only one that has to stay as is. This one may be gone. Verifying right now. There's the 102. Look at that. Marquise, rare cut. It is also 116 in diamond weight. Yep. So you get the over 1 carat spinel. You get the 1 carat 16 in diamonds in the two-tone. So it goes with everything. You got your white and your yellow gold. That should be long gone. Look at the inside and the finishing there. all finished on the inside. That's what it looks like from the front. Here is my 133. It's a fawn diamond. It's the last Asher I have. It is the only stone that I have over a carat at this point, and it's item number 2063, but besides that trapezoid cut that I don't think is a real true fawn. This is, take a look at it on the hand. That's my 1 carat 33 Asher. That's a really important stone. 32 points in diamonds. You've got to call right now. We are down to the last 3 minutes of the show. I'm leaving this wheel up here because, quite frankly, these need to be gone at values like this. There's a 133 center. It has 32 around it in that great setting style. You can change that gold color. You don't even need to leave it in the yellow. If you want, I'd recommend the white gold. It shows off the true color of the fawn diamond when you get a white gold or a rose gold instead. And here it is, the Paraíba. That's a 149 Paraíba. That is going to be, I don't know, a 194 point diamond bridge. And look at that stone glow. That's also $23.99, and you can change the gold color on that one too. So get it for the semi-mount alone, or get it for the Paraíba alone, because either way you got a deal. $2,399. We are down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. These need to be gone. They really do. This is I am giving free stones away. Take a look on the wheel one more time. I mean, you guys know what, tell me this. You know what a 150 Paraíba goes for. You know what a 2 carat emerald should go for. You know what happens when you get over a carat in Mahenge. Why are they here? Take a look. Last call. That's it. 2 minutes left. Yes. Paraíba is from Mozambique. Mozambique. That is where it's from. And it really is. The bridge is worth more by itself. Take the 149, $23.99. Anything you want on this wheel. Anything. Carat 33, 201, 1 carat 02, and the 149 Paraíba. No value here like it in our inventory. This is a time to pick up the phone and dial in. Just pick it up and say which one you need, because that is the ultimate in value right there. Thanks again for being with us. We're back tomorrow, Thursday night, 7 o'clock Pacific and 10 p.m. Eastern. So we hope to see you then. And if you have anything you're looking for or need to see to request, let me know what those requests are. And then certainly give us a call if you can, if you'd like to own any of those. That's just, I don't know. This is just, that shows you, I don't think I'm talking to anybody right now, because that's just not normal. So take them if you love them. We'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air if you'd like to give us a call and take those and add them to your collection. There is not a smarter buy than we've seen, even all night long, than what's up here. Carat 33 fawn, carat 02 Mahenge, 201 Colombian Emerald. I don't even believe it. And all of that, and even the 149 Paraíba, $2,399. Thanks again. Join us tomorrow, and we'll see you guys at 7 o'clock Pacific time. Stick around, too. We've got some big debuts this week, so I can't even tell you what they are yet, because we have a lot of people out there counter-programming to what we do. So we'll just rely on you to be here with us, and then we'll share with you when we come on the air tomorrow night and Friday night. We got some big things happening this week, so we'll see you guys then. Have a great rest of your evening. Have a wonderful Thursday day, and we'll rendezvous tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Pacific, noon, and that's 9 p.m. Central Time, and of course 10 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you all then. And again, call us if you have any questions. That phone number still available there to reach us, and we'll be here after we go off the air to help you out with any of those free stones. Free stones. Gotta love that. Thanks again, everybody. See you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.